Welcome to the Usual Saints. I'm Mike D. With me, Big Dog, and Mr. Saint.
What up?
G-Money is absent this week. He is working. He'll be back for the next 2 weeks, though. He's off as long as we let him in the front door.
G-Money's kind of just like a guest now. He's a guest. He's not even
me and Vinny, the only
part
regular
of the crew. He's a guest. Hey, look who showed up, G-Money.
We were going to have a guest tonight, but she bailed on us. So.
That's what happens when you let non-radio guys to the studio.
That's right. That's what happens.
Non-dependable.
It's Thursday, October 11th. It's Artie Lang's 40th birthday. Happy birthday, Artie.
Artie. You douchebag.
Do you know who Artie is?
Artie Lang?
Yeah.
You
listen to Stern?
I know who Artie Lang is, man.
Come on
now. Yeah,
I didn't mean
You listen to Artie Lang over there, Grandpa?
I didn't call him Grandpa.
Who the hell is Artie Lang?
I hadn't spoken to him about listening to Stern. I know you do for a fact, so I just was going with that. But other than that, it's a big day in history.
Is it?
It's 27 years and a few months since I was born.
Wow. Wow. That's awesome.
I could do the exact math, but let's not go there. That's boring radio, as we all say.
Math.
So, damn it, I was going to talk about how the Bears suck, but our guest left. She's a Bears fan. Pissed me off, yeah. Because, we got Steelers fans right here, 4-1. We got the Dolphins over there, 0-5. So, care to comment on the 57-yard field goal?
I don't think Saint has any delusions of grandeur with the Miami Dolphins, trust me.
Trent Green blocking with his head.
Funny. Man's about to lose his career just trying to make a good hit for, it was a stupid.
You don't block low, man. I was listening to Inside the NFL. What's that? I was listening to...
This is my Trippy's.
That's cool. I was listening to Inside the NFL, and Chris Collinsworth and Chris Carter, they're all like, you don't block low like that on a play that's all messed up. And, so that's Trent Green's own fault, man. Of course, that guy came over afterwards and talked a little smack in his face. But
he was talking smack after the game and everything. He went a little overboard.
Travis Johnson. If someone's blocking, like, I think Saint says football makes for boring radio. But
Trent Green got the worst of it, so,
football makes for excellent radio, but we're not a sports talk show. That's the problem.
We're not a sports talk show. We're an everything talk show. Jesus.
Right.
Jesus.
The Steelers suck.
Steelers suck. Oh, they just shut out the Seahawks. Thank you very much.
No, we can continue on making fun of a man while he's concussed on the ground.
Hey, man.
Yeah, Trent
I think it's funny.
Yeah, if it was Roethlisberger stopping cars with his face, I'm sure that was funny.
He stopped the pavement with his face. It was actually pretty interesting. But, so what's been going on with you, Saint? Let's go to Saint first.
Say what?
What's going on with you?
Nothing much, just getting everything in order, working too much this week, but getting all my plans in order to make the big move in a couple of weeks. I think everything's pretty much worked out now. So
making that move to the left coast.
Yeah.
Left coast?
Yeah.
You listen to any more, you step on any more nails this week?
No.
You healed up?
Actually, I can't look at like a piece of wood or a board without looking down, Now I'm kind of like nervous every time I walk around. It sucks.
Awesome.
Post-traumatic syndrome.
Yeah.
And that's it. That's all you've been doing is prepping to leave?
Pretty much.
That's a lot of work.
Yeah.
Getting all your ducks in a row?
Ducks.
Or at least thinking about getting my ducks in a row.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, good times. So, hey, I think we're going to broadcast live in a few weeks if we can get that set up from a location. So we'll be on location getting drunk or whatever the case may be. I think that'd be fun.
Yes. Of course, we'll have our designated drivers with us.
Yes. Who? Us. We're our own designated drivers.
Yeah. Mike, take me home, please.
I don't know how that'll work, but we'll fix that now. But so, Vinny, what's been up with you?
Nothing.
Same
a lot of the same old. Same grind. Working at the salt mine.
Good time. What's that song? Working
in a coal mine.
That's it. Something like that.
Working in a coal.
I like the Carbon song where it's like season 1 or 2 of South Park where they go on a field trip for paleontology and they're digging up and he starts saying like, "Day never ends. Massa got me working. Someday Massa set me free."
He finds Arrowhead.
I used to sing that all the time when I was in the Air Force, and we'd have to do stuff, and I'd sing it, and I'd get so much trouble. Like, I'm insane. It's not funny.
Good times, good times.
I'll show you slave labor. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, Massa.
So
You, Mike?
Usual. Work on the weekend, get yelled at by the parents during the weekdays.
Oh, that's good. Well, that I don't do.
That doesn't that, I mean, no offense. Well, I'm in the same boat because, when I decided to go back to school, it was like I got no money for nothing, but it kind of sucks to, like, having been on your own and having to go back and then, like, and your parents are like, wait a minute, I'm like 20-something now. Shouldn't this, like, be over by now?
Well, they're mad because they're rightfully so in some aspects because, they're giving me money for some of my bills and stuff, but the services they use too. Like, I told them I'd cancel the DirecTV because my mom's bitching about how expensive it is, and as soon as I said we can cancel it because I didn't want her money anymore, she's like, "Whoa, then what am I going to do?"
Wait a minute. How are we going to watch cars going around in a circle if we don't have DirecTV?
But so I don't know. I don't like taking money from them, so they're pissed off that I'm not doing the substitute teaching thing. But I hate substitute teaching, and I'm actually applying for other part-time and full-time jobs. I just don't get callbacks. I can't help that. But I do not feel comfortable substitute teaching.
What, in the industry, you mean? In radio?
Yeah, but even just regular. I'm applying at Best Buy, trying to get a part-time job there just to do during the week until I get full-time at the station if I do. So I hate that they like.
What's going on with the master control thing?
I didn't apply for that. I'm waiting for something.
Oh, you want production?
Yeah. Like I said, I can't talk.
Oh, you're too good to be master control.
No, I'm not. If they would have offered it to me, I would have taken it. But if something else
offered it to you, why don't you go take it?
I could, but
why don't you stop being a terrible son?
How about what do you got to do, master? I mean,
you watch TV all day. You make sure everything's good. Remember that guy who came in and said he got fired in the middle of the class?
Yeah,
he did master control. He did master control.
I could have that job.
You don't want to fall asleep on the job because if you go dead air, then you're probably not going to do good.
It's basic. I mean, there's more to do in there than that, right?
Well, you make sure programming's good. You shade cameras and stuff. You make sure the camera picture looks good.
Master control is cool if you're doing on like a show because basically you like run the whole area, kind of like Saturday Night Live. If you're master control, then you're the man. A master control like a regular television station, I learned it's just like you're just a grunt. You got to sit there and just make sure it doesn't go dead air.
And they keep track of the time. That's a big thing too for like network breaks and local breaks and all that jazz.
Right.
Well, I know the the little master control room we have here. I mean, doesn't compare. I mean, this is a drop in the bucket compared to what they actually do.
It's not even.
So that's why I'm asking. I mean, I know.
Well, like at PBF, we have two different control rooms. We have production control, which is where the technical director, the director, the audio person, all of them sit in there.
Oh, okay.
And the producer sits in there. In master control, that's a different person altogether. That's the master control operator, making sure everything's going correctly on every other aspect except for audio production, blah, blah, blah. But whatever. It's kind of boring. Let's do some F, Mary kills. You want to save them for later? Everyone got quiet.
Can't wait to get to F, Mary kill, can you?
I love F, Mary kill.
Actually, I don't have to get quiet. I'd like to say that I am the one that introduced F, Mary kill to. Well, I guess we're still PG-13. I was like, why are we still saying F?
Yeah.
But anyway,
we try to keep it good.
We can do it.
No.
Fuck Mary kill.
Bleep Mary kill.
Yes.
I am the
Introducer?
Yeah, introducer. That
doesn't sound right, does it?
No, it's not right.
Introducer.
No. He's trying to say he introduced it to the show, but basically he just ripped off Stern. So I mean, to bring it to the show.
Actually, no. We've had it before even. I've heard that before even Stern. Well, back in I don't know what is it, middle school. Well, someone else could have been ripping it off Stern, but we used to talk about that in middle school and only brought it back.
Oh yeah, Stern did it forever, man.
Right.
Back in the day, that's his thing. I don't know if anyone else actually did that before him. But.
It sounds like something people would play even before.
You think? But like on the radio?
He probably did it before.
Well, not on the radio.
Not on the radio. He probably did it. He probably picked it up in school too and said, "Hey, now I can do it on the radio."
But like, not a lot of people know about it. If you ask people about it, they'll be like, "What's that?" So for those listeners who don't know what F, Marry, Kill is, basically you take any three people, it doesn't matter who, as long as it's something. You probably do it with animals too if you wanted.
No, Mike, never done with animals. I've been doing
into that.
I've been doing F, Marry, Kill for a long time, and we've never gone out of our species.
Never said Lassie, King Kong,
nope.
Anyway, whoever.
F, Marry, Kill. You take 3 people, according to these guys, and you
hopefully then that opposite sex.
You rank. Yeah, it could be opposite sex. But like I said, we were going to joke about that other thing earlier. But you rank the 3 people. You F one of them, you marry one of them, you kill one of them. So I mean, we're just going to throw a bit of that out there. If you guys got some suggestions for 3 people for F, Marry, Kill, throw it out there. Me, Saint, and Vinny will be happy to.
Well, it's usually done with famous people because it's easy to do that way. But it's more fun when you do it with people everyone knows.
Grover from accounting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Such as like in college, or how we used to do it back in the Air Force, we'd have multiple instructors for whatever class we had, because I was in that traffic control school, and we had tons of instructors, so you'd pick 3 female instructors to be the F, Marry, Kill. The game gets really fun when you do it in the opposite way. The game doesn't work if it's like 3 for guys. If it's 3 hot chicks, who cares?
It doesn't matter.
But if it's just like 3 women who you wouldn't want to, be caught alone with in the dark at any moment in time, then the game gets interesting.
Then it's interesting, sure.
And it kind of got interesting in here because Mike was suggesting, well, if it was the 4 of us, Carly's not here tonight, if it was me, Vinny, and Carly, who would he pick? And of course, he was saying he'd kill me, and I was like, well, I'd kill you too. And we're going back and forth like women, arguing about I'd kill you too then.
I'd kill you. Well, you'd kill me after you effed me because I wouldn't want to live again.
Well, I mean, I like saying me and him got a similar sense of humor, but like I said, I think Vinny's kind of a provider guy. He seems like he could protect me.
Great.
That's how Mike is being practical about how has a good job. He's just a construction worker.
I did not say that. Yeah, you did. It's because you're black.
Bitch, your ass better be working if you're married to my ass.
But see, as we were speaking, marry doesn't necessarily involve any sex. So
is anybody listening to us?
Yeah, I think Cece and my wife apparently.
Is Cece on?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, she's emailing something. So check the email actually, Saint. If you want. But actually, I could check it over here too. But I figured. Anyway, so I said I'd marry Vinny because he's all those reasons, and it wouldn't involve any sex. And I figured this.
Well, you're right. Damn right.
Wait, damn right you want sex?
Damn right I don't want none of that.
So I was thinking, his dog. What? Anyway, I don't know. Cece's talking something about a dog, and I said, well,
a dog. Okay.
I said if Carly was here, F Carly, just get that out of the way, and then Saint. I'm sorry, but there's only one other option. I mean, I don't want. I don't want to F either one of you guys. I got to F a chick.
I guess I would say it wouldn't even be a contest then. I mean,
yeah. Oh, hate a big dog. Not his dog. Hate a big dog. What'd she send? She sent the email? She says something interesting.
It hasn't come up yet.
Oh, okay. It's right there,
Right where?
That middle tab. This is that computer talk that we're finding so boring. Look at that middle tab in Gmail inbox.
Oh, no.
Click inbox. It'll update.
Well, it updates on its own, so.
Yeah, but it takes a while sometimes on these old-ass computers. So, anyway.
Hey, Hot Atlanta. How did I know that you're listening? Yeah, man.
Give it the big...
Glad that you're here. Hope you have a good trip tomorrow. I know you're going to... When I say it, I always call it My Canopy, but I think it's Micanopy. Some kind of Indian word. I don't know. But anyway, have a good trip there. Enjoy. And
point the webcam at him.
Hope you're all packed and ready to go. I know if it was my mom going to Micanopy or Micanopy, she'd have been packing probably on Tuesday.
She said thanks.
Yeah.
What's is Micanopy?
Micanopy or Micanopy? I don't know. It's a small. It's a city on the way up to Atlanta.
What's that email?
In Georgia. So.
I've seen that before. I forget what they are. It's a computer. Oh, yeah, I've seen that before. All right.
Wow, another more interesting.
It's good radio.
What are you looking at over there? People are really, that's so interesting.
People are sprinting to the radio.
I wish our listeners could see this. Wow, they'd be really.
Wow, wouldn't they be?
They could if you point the webcam over there. There's some way I think we could route the image to the.
Well, let's not get too technical
again.
I
don't want to deal with all that.
Right. You know what? There's a way we do everything. We just don't.
Yeah, we just don't do it on the radio.
Guys,
there's no doing on the radio. You got to talk about it.
I'm just so blah today. I was looking forward to getting some beer, but
You can still get some beer.
I know, but you gonna go?
Places are still open.
I don't like.
Yeah.
I don't like
Everything
drinking by
doesn't-
myself.
Everything
I already
doesn't
said that.
close.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Well, no, I thought you kind of backed out. You came back. Good times.
Why wouldn't I?
I'll go
I
have
don't
a beer
know.
with you.
I don't like, but
Don't even ask. You know, for now, don't even ask me. Like they say, you want to go out for. You know the answer, motherfucker. You know the answer.
Just say.
no, wait, but okay.
Say,
you
guess
did
where
come out
we're
all
going
the time.
after the radio show. Where? Okay.
Let's go to Quarterdex. That's the only place around.
Go to
here.
where?
Quarterdex is the only place that I know
Yeah,
around here.
where else?
What else? I mean, I don't know what else
Right
is
across
around.
Saint, you like beer? Hey, Saint, you like air? Yeah.
I just
Do you enjoy breathing? I sure do.
I don't get to hang out anymore. The only person I get to hang out with is G Money, and he's not. He works when.
If there wasn't like a worse nickname for somebody,
Yeah, I know, isn't it? He wanted. He
we're gonna go hang out with G Money.
I'm gonna call him G Wiz.
Really?
he picked that name for himself, man. What are you gonna do? Hey, man, I think
Call him
Saint.
G-Wiz.
I think you were wrong. Yeah.
What?
Purple.
Purple what? Girl? Well, yeah, she's.
That's what I'm talking about.
I haven't seen anything.
That's nice.
Anyway,
More of us talking about something that the
Yeah, that
audience
people can't even
about.
see. Right.
So what's new in the news today, or what's going on in the world today?
you know, I didn't prepare anything because I was so pissed off. Y'all never.
Oh, I get it.
Oh, so that's-
I figured we'd just go off whatever.
That's fine. Let's just go off on whatever. What's new in the news today? Okay. We're not gonna have a hurricane.
Was there going to be a hurricane?
No, but you want to know something? There it is. We're not gonna have a hurricane. There's a cool front coming through.
What do
here.
you mean there's not going to be a hurricane?
There's not gonna be a
Elaborate. What does that
hurricane.
mean?
That means there's not gonna be a hurricane.
What does it mean? Like
It means
there's never
exactly
gonna be a
what it
hurricane.
says.
The hurricane
There's not
season is
gonna
the
be a
end of
hurricane.
Wait a minute,
November
Mike,
30th.
how else would you decipher there is not going to be a? What does
How does
that
he
mean?
know? Is he the National Hurricane Center?
How do they know?
They have professionals
Come on.
that guess the weather.
Well, hurricane season's over. Hurricane like November 1st.
November
is
30th.
hurricane
No,
season.
30th. It goes through the end of November.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Well,
So you got a while.
When have we ever had like a major hurricane? I don't remember
What?
being Thanksgiving
What?
and having a major hurricane.
I
in
thought you said
November.
I thought you used different language there. Like
well, you know,
Asian.
we can't relax about it. I know, and you can't just sit on your laurels, but and be prepared at all times. But as we get closer to the
Screw all
season.
that. Be prepared. No hurricanes. Don't worry about it. Throw the plywood in the damn
Put
fire.
a couple of pieces of tape on the window and go to the bar.
I'm pretty pissed off because I actually wanted a hurricane because
Of course you do.
do you know why?
No.
Gives you overtime work at this
Hell
TV
yeah,
station.
24 hours a day getting paid.
Selfish,
Sleeping
selfish,
at the station.
selfish.
Tell you what. Yeah,
Selfish,
I like
selfish,
that.
selfish.
That's where I get all my money.
Well, being
No hurricane for you.
Yeah, I know.
Well, being in the paint industry too, you sometimes want a big, nice little storm to come through and rip everything apart, just so you can sell some paint again. But
Cece says weather, my favorite subject. Cece's got the
okay.
one line.
Believe me,
Hey,
if we sat here and talked about weather for 2 hours straight, we'd be getting fan mail from those two people, from Cece and my mother. Yeah, we'd be getting fan mail.
Good times,
Definitely.
good times. You know, I didn't think Heather's listening. This is what she does. She logs on to pretend to show me she's there,
And then walks away.
She never, she never types
That's a
anything.
good wife.
That's a good wife.
Good wife.
At least she logged in. Makes us think there's
She logged
two people listening.
Listen, she logged in to help us out. We figured out we could actually take people in the chat room and they can talk to us, and it actually doesn't sound that bad.
Really?
Heather says the echo is negligible on her end, so Cece, you know, that's up to you. If you wanted to sign up for a Stickem account, if you had a microphone, you could actually talk with us on the air.
Right.
That would be awesome. Well, I want to get some more people to do that. Like if X Geek comes back in here.
Yeah, I was just gonna say I wonder where X Geek is because I was thinking about him today.
Wow, you're thinking.
Well, I was thinking that he was listening. Well, when you have 3 listeners, it's very easy to think about your listeners.
You're thinking
No,
about
we
my
were talking
wife.
about him before our show.
You thinking about my wife?
Well,
Oh,
Hey, somebody's got to.
she's a
What does
handsome
that mean?
woman, you know what I mean?
handsome woman.
I
Ouch.
love that one.
She's gonna be in here on the 25th. She's gonna kick your ass for that.
Excellent. That's a compliment. Come on now.
No, she's coming in for her birthday
That's a
because I'm taking her. I'm
a
taking her
gentlemanly way of
hops.
saying she's a nice looking woman. She's a
Yeah,
handsome
okay.
woman.
If I call a woman handsome, I'm expecting a slap to the face.
There you go.
Okay, I'd do it. Actually, no, I'm going to do that from now on. Like, nah, you're really handsome.
You know what? I got the phone call at work today. my daughter was, I guess, running for the phone or something, my wife's phone in her purse, and she had just taken out some decorations and that to put in the yard for Halloween and stuff.
Okay.
And one of the spikes that sticks out, that you stick into the ground, was sticking up. And when she ran for the phone, it went right into her thigh.
Damn. Whoa.
She's got a nice puncture wound on her thigh, man. It was like, she called me up. I could hear her screaming in the background. I'm like, oh my God, what the hell is going on there?
Did she go to the hospital?
No, it wasn't that bad. I mean, it's not very, and there's not a whole lot you can do for a puncture wound that's not real, wide. Couldn't stitch it or anything. So
she can continue with her dance classes.
Well, we patched it up. She's going to go watch, and if she wants to participate,
patch her up, do some glue and cement on it.
Yeah, throw a little mud on it.
A little duct tape. She patched her up.
Duct tape and mud.
Throw it back out on the road.
Get in there, kid. Get in there, kid. Show them what you got.
Throw some dirt on it.
Yeah. So,
good times.
No bones sticking out, so just go.
Hey, we're actually being watched right now.
Yes,
we should turn the webcam on the audience instead.
Not being watched anymore because they're leaving.
They're leaving now.
Yeah.
That's not cool.
Yeah. Wow. I actually feel like somebody.
It would have been funnier if they would have seen themselves.
I feel like somebody, when the classic comes in, we're in here doing this.
Yeah, no, I actually feel like I'm a little more important than you right
that's
now.
Right.
You want to be where I am now. How's it feel to want?
I gave up my 11 grand to do this.
See what you get for 10 grand? You get to sit back in the school and use their shit to put on a show.
I'm just like imagining the day where the school's going to come back and it's like, you know what? When we said they could come back all the time, damn it.
We didn't mean it.
All you can eat, not you eat all.
Tell you what, for 10 grand, I should have my own room.
You know what I mean?
I should be able to just walk through that door and go to bed.
I should have a plaque and a bronze statue of my contributions to this place.
Something.
Nice.
Oh, well. When we're all successful in the business, we'll give a shout out to CSB.
Actually, I definitely will.
After I've paid off that.
Artie Lang is actually a CSB graduate.
Is it really?
Yes,
read it on Wikipedia. I didn't know that. I put that in my email that I sent to him.
Artie Lang, CSB grad.
Almost half their interns are CSB graduates, so it's not really a big deal.
What do you mean intern?
Half the interns that work on the Howard Stern show.
I wasn't trying to be an intern. I was trying to be Artie's assistant. I was trying to gain some favor.
Or are you going to take Teddy's spot? Teddy's already in there.
Teddy's a board op and Artie's assistant, and he doesn't get him to weddings on time.
So
I can get people to weddings.
That's good radio.
And I don't know any drug dealers, so I can help them out that way.
You don't know any drug dealers? How
you ain't helping Artie.
That way I will be able to keep them away from the drugs.
Wow. Yeah. You sound like tons of fun.
Trust me.
I'm sure he's going to sign you right up.
Trust me, when you're in New York City, there's no problem finding yourself a drug dealer.
I was telling Stain, I emailed the Stern show telling him that I should be Artie's new assistant.
There you go.
Now, why would he? He's going to read this email. He's like, you know what? I should fire the guy I've had on for a year now. Get this other guy who I don't know, who claims he doesn't know any drug dealers. So, I'm glad he put that in the email to remind me of my, my drug habit.
I thought it was funny. That was the funny part of the.
And pay this guy to do a job. I already got somebody here that I'm already comfortable with.
And I'm going to do it for more money because I put a pretty high price in there.
Yeah.
I put 75 to 100 grand.
I hope they just read look at this email. This jerk off.
I know.
Me.
That would be funny. I get on the air somehow. At least I included my phone.
No.
I included my phone numbers. I was expecting a prank call from Sal or something.
Well, that would be funny.
That would have been awesome. I actually got a prank call from the Stern staff one time, or from someone trying to record for the Stern show.
Really?
Did I tell you guys that?
No.
I was working at a Steak and Shake in Orlando, and I guess they just pick these numbers, like dial at random or whatever. Unless I don't know if they pick someone or not, but someone kept calling up, and people were like, who is this? And I'm a manager there, so I'm like, hello, and I answer the phone, and there's someone was playing the Arnold Schwarzenegger clips. Remember when they used to do the Arnold Schwarzenegger thing?
Right.
That's what they did, and I'm like, I was laughing about it. I'm like, hey, this is Stern Show, all right? I don't think they used it because I was like, oh,
Why they gonna use that?
They would use that.
The thing with the prank calls, they have to do them, then actually get someone to fall for it. Then they have to call back and convince them to let them. I wonder if they send out any compensation for that or anything like.
I don't think they get compensated.
If they don't say who it is, why would they? Sorry.
No.
They have to.
They have to call them back and get permission to use it on the air. I mean, I'd be like, you throwing $100 on internet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Otherwise, hell no.
You think it's that good?
Go make another bit. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
I actually have that on the computer. I have I think I deleted it, but I actually downloaded the Howard TV episode where they show them doing bits. They use Adobe Audition. They just go through, but somehow they have it set up where they click. I think they have they must have their mouse set on one click because they just click the whatever drop they're using. Whatever soundbite. Crazy Alice or someone screaming or yelling. They just click it, and that's how they time it. They set them up in different roles. Like some of them be hello, some of them be an answer, some of them be like a no kind of thing. But it's interesting to see. But they use Adobe Audition just straight off Windows. But
That's cool.
like you were talking about, they have a board that they use to adjust the sound levels and everything like that.
Yeah.
So if anyone wonders how they do those prank phone calls, that's basically how they do it.
That's right.
Your voice is cracking. Are you hitting puberty finally?
Yeah, I know. I don't know. I was screaming and stuff. Yeah, I don't know.
You're a man now.
Just stop talking.
You're a man now.
Hair down there is normal, Saint.
See how Mike is cracking himself
I
up?
know, man. He's laughing.
I make myself laugh. What can I
That's
say?
good, man. He's a happy guy.
That's good. That's good. Don't get on stage.
Nice.
Oh my goodness.
So what else is going on?
Let's see.
Damn, dead air. No good.
Yeah, I got nothing.
I got nothing.
How long have you lived in Palm Beach County, Vinny?
In Palm Beach County, only 2.5 years.
You're a property owner? You own your own house or you rent?
No.
No, I've just seen some interesting stuff about real estate and how how the real estate bubble's going down. They're talking about ghost towns where like people who've seen their property values depreciate so much, or the people who try to get into investing and
Oh yeah, they're the ones that are hurting.
Right. The people who they put another mortgage on their house, pull equity out to buy another property, but now it's worth even less than what they paid for it, and they got so many foreclosures.
Yeah, I'll tell you, being in the industry I'm in, I hear nightmare stories all the time about people, a lot of investors who have one guy has 4 houses who, when real estate was flying out the door,
Right.
he was making big money,
Right.
flipping houses in a matter of a couple of weeks. So now he's got 4 mortgages he's paying.
Right, exactly.
And to rent them out, you got to at least rent it out for the price of the mortgage. Otherwise, you're just gonna.
And usually now, because
forever.
it's sky high because of interest loans. I know, mortgage and real estate talk is a little boring too. But I was just trying to see if anyone had any personal experience, because Palm Beach County said it was 8%, but up in like Port St. Lucie and stuff, it's like almost a 25%. So if you bought like a $400,000 house, you just lost $100,000 out of your house.
Off the top.
That's like ridiculous, man. I was like, real estate woes, but that was something I was reading about and just thinking, and it's so weird how for a while they said so many people wanted to move into this market, but why? There's no like growth industry here. I can't figure. It's kind of weird. Palm Beach County is weird. I can't figure out what's the big allure to come to this specific location in Florida.
Well, in northern Palm Beach and Martin County, I believe, there's a few huge corporations moving in.
Really?
I think Scripps is one of them.
Right, about that.
And there's a couple other ones that are moving in, and they figured just to house the people who are going to be working at these places. Used to be like IBM used to be. IBM actually had neighborhoods, built, and areas would build onto those neighborhoods because of the industry. IBM had a big one up in Boca that was huge. And when those certain areas closed down, boy, the housing went crazy. I mean, people were just getting out of there, and they were selling houses at, half of what they bought them for, and it was just crazy.
It's nuts. Nope, gonna move out to the West Coast, see if I can get a better deal, start my real estate adventures when I move out west. So hopefully that'll work. It'd be a good time to take a little break right here, re-energize us, come back with an action-packed
You betcha.
All exciting radio show.
TNT, guns blazing, baby.
So to everyone out there listening, we'll be right back. We'll take a quick 5-6 minute break, and this is the Usual Saints.
Stuttering in Spanish. I like it. A little bit of Stephen Wright for you while we're on our break. I swallowed a Pop-Tart and some water because that's what I do.
Breakfast of Champions.
Mm-hmm. Swallowed a Pop-Tart just whole?
Swallowed a Pop-Tart and I had some water.
Maybe I will marry you,
feel
Vinny.
very nutritious. I feel very healthy right now.
Wow. Dirty humor is my forte.
Great. I'm not even thinking about it because I'll get an image and I won't sleep for days.
Oh, God.
So that's it, huh? That's what we take the break for, to come back and do that. Anyway, what's going on in the political arena? Anybody interested or know anything about what's going on there?
Yeah, actually, the Republicans just had a debate. I don't know. It's supposed to be. I can't watch. It's too far away from the elections to really get into it.
Thompson was.
Yeah, this is his first
debate.
First time, and
Since he threw the hat in.
all the networks are making a big deal. Like, here comes Thompson or Showtime.
Yeah.
I always find it funny that like now even network news they need to make what are they called, like funny bit cliches like, oh, Senator Fred Thompson here and now just lights camera at because he was an actor they gotta do some stupid cliche phrase just to incorporate because he was an actor.
It's for the old people. It's for the old people. Old people dig that crap.
Well, it's lights camera.
Did you hear that, Harry? Lights camera action.
So
he's an actor.
When Barack Obama comes on, do they start singing that Cartman song you were singing before?
Yes, they do.
The Cartman song.
They just play Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre, Number the G thing.
Nice.
That's right.
Oh yeah, that's funny. Hey, do you guys know what Snoop Dogg cleans his clothes with?
What?
Bleach. That was funny. Come on.
Wow. The internet has just become a ghost town. Sorry, Cease.
That was funny though. Come on, because he says biatch. Do you get it?
See, these are jokes. If you told me that joke 12 beers from now, I'd be laughing my ass off.
I'll tell you at 12 years from now. We'll see what happens.
I also agree. Fred Thompson is probably a bad actor. They're saying. I mean, I've only seen him on Law. I don't really watch that much Law and Order because, to me, it's the same stupid stick every episode.
Yeah, I watch all 3 Law and Orders, but they're not my priority. You know what I mean? If something's on like Heroes, I'll be like, yeah, I'm gonna watch Heroes.
Oh, Heroes.
But see, I can't kill a TV show. I think we've had this discussion. If I commit to a TV show, I watch it to the bitter end.
Nah, I'll kill it.
Can't do it.
I'll buy. Every second season start to suck.
I was just talking about that Pushing Daisies last week. I watched about 5 minutes of it this week, and I was like, this shit sucks.
Hey, we have someone who wants to talk.
Oh,
Good times. About Law and Order, I think, mainly. But
Somebody's actually going to talk to us?
yeah.
oh no.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello there. We can't step over each other, so we kind of gotta appreciate the delay. So, hey, Heather, how you doing? Welcome to the Usual Saints.
Good, how are you?
I'm great. Thanks for asking. This is Mike D with Big Dog and Saint.
Wow. Definitely no Zoo 100 stuff.
Is this Heather, the handsome woman?
You're really handsome, Heather. Did anyone ever tell you that?
You didn't hear that part, Vinny?
You didn't hear that part. He was talking about it.
No,
I
I have no
said,
idea.
I said, yeah, your wife's a handsome woman. And he thought you might take offense to that.
I think that is offensive.
Like, Heather, you're on with the Usual Saints. Heather, go ahead. Heather.
Yeah.
Heather.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
I can hear you.
See the whole.
All right. No, I don't take offense, but it wasn't very nice.
See, when someone calls you handsome, I expect a nice mustache, well groomed, maybe with a bowler hat.
Come on, that's a gentlemanly way of telling a woman that she's a good-looking woman.
From a woman's perspective, if someone was coming up and saying, "You're a very handsome woman," like what would be your first reaction to that?
Gee, thanks. How are you?
Why, thank you.
I said that you would anticipate a slap if you said that to someone, but
No, I only hit you, Michael.
thanks.
Excellent.
I only hit you too.
You know, we can actually hear her delay, so we actually know when we're not talking anymore. I just cut her off just because I didn't want to hear myself say this over again. But so we can time it. I was just telling you guys now.
Wonderful.
I'll turn it back on.
If you want to do that.
Heather, you're on with the usual saints. Heather, go ahead.
I didn't hear the delay.
I heard it.
I hear myself too. It's really annoying.
Yeah, I can hear it.
I'll leave that
I hear
one alone.
myself over and over and
If it was
over.
Mike, I'd say something.
I've been saying that for 7 years.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be a quiet house tonight.
CC says Heather's got a great laugh.
She does have a great laugh.
Aw, thanks.
Good sense of humor. Look who she married. Anyway.
Yes, too.
Gotta have a good sense of humor.
Hey-o. No. But, so, Heather, hey, your birthday's coming up. How old are you going to be?
I'm gonna be 29.
Wow. Again?
Yeah. Yep.
I married an older woman.
Did you?
Yes.
Well, good. You need an older woman to take. I don't know.
You need somebody.
Heather's gonna come in here in the studio, and I think we're gonna have a really crowded room that night because if all of us are here, so it'll be one of Saint says she'll be here till the 1st, so we'll still have him. Jeremy will be here. G Money. I mean, who knows if Carly comes in next week, if she actually shows up and she likes it. I don't know if we could accommodate her. Then we might have to refuse her because Heather was already booked.
She can sit on my lap.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Heather's going along with that.
No, I don't think she was.
No,
I'm talking about.
I spoke before.
Okay.
Yeah. Hey, this delay is fun.
Yeah, the delay is fun because we'll ask her a question. She'd be like, we'll ask something like right after it. Like, Heather, do you like soda? Or are you going to kill Mike? And she's like, oh, yeah, no.
So we gotta
Yes.
get it
Do
all down.
both.
Gotta get it all down on MP3 so it can stand up in court.
No, we're not censoring Heather, CC. What you're hearing is the full echo and delay and whatnot.
See, I can hear that.
Yeah, I heard it now. Yeah, good times.
So, quick question, Heather. You're about to turn the big 3-0, and I was reading.
It's in 2 years, dude. Next year.
Yeah, I know, but
Okay.
29, you might as well be
Turning
30.
29.
Hey, you're right there already. Whatever. No one's gonna believe it. So yeah, 29.
Okay,
yeah,
yeah.
whatever. Miss 32. But anyway, and I was reading on the website. Arden Lang is turning 40 today. I'm just saying, when you hit those milestones, how does it feel to like almost be 30? Like, what do you think the next birthday is gonna be like? No, because I mean, I'm saying I'm about to turn.
I'm scared. You're about to turn what?
Oh,
Blue.
yeah.
It's about to turn blue. Waiting for the delay.
We can put the webcam on Saint waiting for the delay. He's like, I'm about to turn.
Nah, I'm turning 26, but I was just thinking about the other day. Me and my friends were talking about it, like 30 is right around the corner, man. And I want to get Vinny's opinion about this too, because that 3-0, and I bet that 4-0 is even worse, because 3-0 nowadays you still 30s and you 20. I'm still kind of, but that 4-0 has to be just. So how was Vinny, when you turned 30? How was it for you?
30 was no big deal. 30 was. I look at age differently, and maybe men do differently than women, but it wasn't any big deal. I mean, 30, yeah, it's a milestone. It was celebrated bigger than other ones. You know, every decade that comes by is celebrated a little bit more. So 30 wasn't any big deal. 40.
Whoa.
40 came and went too. We just had a big dash, and it's all your outlook on life. I mean, as far as age is concerned, I still feel like I did when I was 16.
How is it being 63?
63 is awesome. But I'll let you know when I get there.
We'd like to acknowledge the new listener to the room.
Which one?
I don't know who it is. I'm guessing it's my friend Chris, because it says Chris Dub V, so it's probably Chris, West Virginia, but I'm not real sure. So, hey, Chris Dub V, if you're not Chris, West Virginia. international.
Look at the big brain on Mike. We figured out
All brain on Brad.
I don't know who that is, but I have a Chris. I know a Chris that lives in West Virginia. It's Chris W. You want to write in their screen name to be your friend Chris? It doesn't like the reasoning skill there.
Cece says she tells everyone she's 5 years older than she actually is. That way they tell her how great she looks. What if she said she was like, I don't know how old you are, Cece, so don't take offense. What if she said like, oh yeah, I'm 40, and they go, oh yeah, you look 40. Yeah. Wouldn't that be like offensive?
Yeah, right.
So I could always backfire.
I was gonna say 45, or, you know.
I mean, I'm just guessing. I don't know.
No, that's a good thing. I mean, every time somebody tells me their age, especially if it's a woman, I always say, oh, I was gonna guess I was 7 years younger, just to make them feel good about
5 years
themselves.
younger.
Yeah, just to make them feel good about themselves.
You know who I did that to and it worked kind of good? Remember Lucy? I don't know if you guys remember Lucy. I was in the day class with us.
Oh, yeah.
And she was like 39. She was like, guess how old I am? And I'm like, you look kind of 35, 37-ish. But I'm like, stupid move. I was like, you look about 29. She was like, nah, I'm 39. I'm like, really? Man, you don't.
I would have been like,
she played
26.
along, so I was like,
Did she take her shirt off after you said that?
well, where's my
Speaking of taking the shirt off,
Yeah, Mike, put your shirt back on.
I was gonna say people say I look younger, but
don't lie.
Well, that's a
I'm
good
not
thing.
so sure they were telling the truth.
Hey, we're not as dumb as we look, all guys. We're not all as
Not
dumb.
all of us.
Just me.
Turn the webcam. There you
Turn to
go.
Mike, thanks.
Can we get a zoom lens on the webcam?
Even the camera is delayed, man. You
Hi,
moved that 10
Michael.
seconds ago. Hi, wifey. You moved that 10 seconds ago, and the camera just moved now.
It's okay.
That's right.
It's new technology, man. Broadcasting all over the world takes time.
Yeah, man. We're getting our international audience.
International audience.
Maybe our interstellar
I'm
audience.
sorry, Mike, but West Virginia is in the United States.
I guess we'll say what's up to Chris W. Damn. West Virginia got a big laugh there, huh?
Yeah, man.
Sorry.
That's all right.
And your football team sucks. I don't care.
Oh, damn.
Mountaineers can suck it.
Just came into the chat room and was getting dissed.
How can you talk about someone's football team sucking there, Dolphin boy?
Actually, I'm more of a college
We're
football
talking about
fan.
college.
Okay, I can't get in on that.
And even though my team does have more losses, my team's still better. So
What, Chris? What do you mean it takes 20 minutes to get there? You have to clarify that comment. And Chris, if you didn't notice, we're also taking kind of caller-ish now, so that's what that noise is. That's my wife.
that noise you hear that's ringing in the area, that's my wife.
That didn't come out right.
I hear that noise every day. I hear that noise.
It didn't come out right. I didn't mean it like that.
Right.
It's a constant buzzing. Why doesn't somebody just kill me?
Oh, whatever. So, what else, guys? We kind of just died.
No, we didn't die. We got a lot going on.
Yeah, I like going on.
Yeah, man.
Do you want to keep the collar on?
No, probably, Heather, we're cutting you off like right now.
Heather.
If you want to come back on, let us know.
Yeah.
If you have something to say.
Heather, out.
All right.
Listen to that clip. Listen to that. Hush.
Oh, man.
Oh, man, it sounds so
hear that?
good in here.
That's it.
But no, we were talking about our presidential candidates. I don't know. I guess we all kind of know. I'm not. It'd be good to have a conservative in here. I don't think we have any true conservatives in here. Vinny probably.
Jeremy.
Maybe a little more, but.
A little bit.
Yeah, Jeremy is a real big conservative, huh? I'm just. That whole batch just looks like.
You need Scott Maxwell in here.
Yeah,
You want
well.
conservative.
Yeah.
Hi, Chihuahua.
I've invited him in here, but he.
He's like, I hate immigrants, I hate gays, I hate liberals, but I'm a huge Elton John fan.
Yes.
That's so weird.
And Elton John is every one of those things.
He brings in like a stack of Elton John. He's like, this music is just the best of him. I'm like, really?
Dude.
Wow, yeah, I guess music does, you know.
Do you like Right Said Fred as well, Scott?
You like what you like, but,
I'm too sexy for my butt.
But he was even against like interracial marriage. I was like, wow, man, you are like hardcore conservative. Remember that one? I was like, really? Kind of weird. I hate discussing like religion or politics when I'm drinking beer because I'm like, when I'm drinking a lot of beer,
I hate when people pick that time to do that talking.
But in me, then I'm all hopped up on beer, so I'm argumentative, so I don't want to lose an argument, so I start arguing back when really my mind's like, just drink the beer.
Are you talking about graduation?
Drink the beer, yeah.
Just ignore it.
Did you even come to graduation?
Huh?
Did you come to graduation? Not the graduation, but the after thing. You left.
I
Didn't
was
you?
there for a minute.
Was that there?
You had to leave. I think you had to leave.
No. I think he came to the one before. After acting 3, I think he didn't come to the graduation one.
No,
the graduation one was inside.
Yeah, I didn't come to the graduation.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I didn't come to
Yeah, the inside one is where Scott kind of started going crazy. Started getting all red in the face and everything.
Oh, about
we
an
closed
issue?
that place. Yeah, we closed that place down. They closed on us. They're like, yeah, we're waiting for you guys to leave.
The one thing that I'll give him that maybe more people should do is that he's actually acting on his views of what he thinks, and then he's trying to put the word out. Whether you agree with it or not, he's making an effort to make a difference. And
then again,
I respect that.
He has one more time. He's a little older than anybody. He's older than anybody else that was in our class. So he's a little older. He's a little more financially stable. So he's not worried like straight about that hustle and bustle 9 to 5 get money. Mm-hmm. So he has more time to act on his political views. He's a real smart guy, but just some of his views are like, wow, man. I hope when I turn 50, whatever, I'm not totally. And he was like, when he was younger, that's when he got into Elton John. He had all these views, and he said, I got older and I started realizing what the real world was about. I'm like, damn it, is that what happens when you get old?
Become cynical.
Yeah. You went from Optimus Prime at 20 to Megatron by 50. Like, I'll destroy the world and liberals. And, oh, man.
Little Transformers reference coming out to you Tuesday, October 16th.
Wow. Are they paying us for this show? Otherwise, why are you giving them free plugs? They want to sponsor this show.
I thought you were giving them free plugs with the whole Optimus Prime Megatron.
That's just you're flipping out the
That's
DVD.
just a reference.
October 16th at Walmart, $19.95. Get Walmart.
No, all Walmart prices end in 6, I believe, or an 8. One of the two.
All right, research that, Mike.
Yeah. Go ahead and verify, fact check that.
I'm trying to picture the big smiley guy knocking the prices off the.
We should do a short with that big smiley guy, like killing someone. Just like going crazy, just like knocking some prices off, and then like just for some reason.
Actually, that would be big smiley guy. He waits till people who got right under and he's paused and
starts with knocking down prices. It starts with bigger things, knocking stuff off the shelves.
Goes to the furniture department, knocks a cabinet on someone.
See people walking by, he's just like,
oh no! But then he goes to other stores and he's at Home Depot. He's pushing pallets of tiles off the top.
That'd be awesome, dude.
Yeah. Oh, we don't have to do it now. We already talked about it. So.
Yeah, but I'm not good with animation. Anyone know how to make a smiley face bounce across the screen?
Actually, I have a friend that's at the Art Institute for Animation.
We got Crackhead Bob in the studio tonight.
Man,
I hate you with that blah 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 blah
blah blah blah blah blah.
Nice.
Good radio.
Yeah. The audience isn't being helpful tonight. They're usually chatty.
That's all right. They're waiting for us to actually do something.
So wait a minute. Does that mean they're actually
maybe they're
interested in? Because last time they went off on their own. Like we were talking, they were like chatting about something totally different. Like, yeah, girl,
chatting among themselves.
Did we talk about the Point Break live when my wife was in the room last time? Because she's a huge Keanu Reeves fan. And I don't know if I told her about that.
Reeves.
Hey, honey, did we talk about?
Wait a minute. That's like an oxymoron. Huge Keanu Reeves fan. Wow.
What does that mean?
That means how can you be a huge Keanu Reeves fan?
Well, how can you not? What are you talking about? She's a Keanu Reeves fan.
How?
Why?
Yeah.
I don't know. You need to ask her. She can get back on the mic if you want. Heather, if you want to come back on the mic and explain why you're a Keanu Reeves fan, let us know.
Heather, you still there?
Yeah.
I think she's gone.
No, she's had to take care of Sophie and stuff. So yes, he's.
Yeah. Just because I have a baby and she's crying, I can't pay attention to your internet radio show.
Get your priorities straight.
Sophie has a lot of. She's being really attached to Heather right now.
Oh, you mean like a baby to his mother?
Well, but usually,
Wow, that's weird.
Usually,
Man, you got a weird baby.
Yeah, weird
usually
baby,
Sophie's not so bad. Like if you give her to my dad, she wants to see my parents or me, but she's really into like spending all the time with Heather now.
Well, that's cool.
Whatever.
Imagine that baby wants to spend time with his mom.
Yeah.
What are you talking about,
Wait
bro?
till she's 15, 16 years old.
And she's out the door like, hey, at my face, Mom.
Hey, Mom, kiss my ass. All right? Kiss it good. Because I'm gone for the weekend.
I'm going to put one of those locators in her skin.
Yeah, right. Just underneath the ball layers.
Oh, that's good times. Good times.
So, yeah.
What else were we talking? Yeah, I hate when we hit that like low. It's like, so.
Yeah, you're going on a little rant for a while, and then you got to take a break.
Nah, but
Here's a good headline: Divorce from Heather Mills to cost Paul McCartney an arm and a leg.
Oh, my God. That's great.
see, that's what I'm talking about. They can't just say straight news. It always has to be these cheesy.
Dude, I go to Fark.com. What do you want from me?
Then you'd love the New York Post.
So how much is
That's all they
she?
do.
How much is she sucking? How much lifeblood is she sucking out of Paul McCartney?
I heard it was like 120 million.
It's not like he doesn't have it.
Because apparently British law is supposed to be a quarter, so it would have been like 250. But then I thought it was going to go down to like 50 or something as like a payout. Just that's it. But apparently now it's like 120 or something.
120 million.
I know.
I mean,
Whoa, Saint, what are you doing in the studio? Put the cam on yourself.
Just the interest alone. Just the interest alone on that.
Hey, November 1st can't come soon enough,
Yeah,
my friend.
once I born this show really.
Give me
gets-
10% of the interest on that in a year.
But I mean, a
funny.
billion.
Go on.
You're one of the most influential musicians to ever walk the earth. You work. You know how hard it is to write songs and write good songs that people. And these songs
That are
people have been
timeless.
listening to are timeless. You're worth $1 billion. You got to give up one. I don't care. If I had $10 and I was divorcing a chick and I had to give her $1.25, I'd still be pissed. $120 million for 4 years, and I bet you the last year was probably hell. You probably want to take off that wooden leg of hers and beat her over the head with it.
That probably at that point, you're
Probably
going to take
worked out
120 million from me. Guess what? You're going to meet John Lennon
Well, it's just like
And George Harrison.
and George.
you can't be serious. Just, and I feel bad the other way too. If Oprah,
She's not married.
I heard she just recently got rid because she's smart. She's like, do what? You take my money? No.
You want my
Why
money?
you think Oprah? She's been with Stedman 20 years. There's a reason for it. She ain't stupid.
exactly.
She's like, you're not getting me. But men, we're idiots.
Yeah.
Look at Oprah. She's like, no one's gonna get my money. But all these other dudes go and get married, and lo and behold, it doesn't work out, and it's showing out major cat.
Nice.
Disgusting. But what are you gonna do?
Hey, did you guys hear about Danny Bonaducci? That was last week. We didn't talk
Yeah,
about
we
that.
seen where
Yeah, when he slammed with
That's
his
a
pretty
guy
funny.
jumped on
Johnny
him.
Fairplay.
Johnny
He
You know what?
deserved it. Dude jumped on him trying to hump him. Johnny Fairplay's a punk little. I don't want to get explicit. I'm trying to in my zone say PG-13 just for my person. But dude deserves a beating, dude. And he didn't even really do it. He threw the dude off him when dude was trying to fake hump him.
When he smashed his face on the ground, right? Is that what happened?
Hey, if you can't catch yourself,
Yeah, knocked his teeth out or something, right?
he's gonna countersue and probably win the countersuit because you jumped on top of him. He was defending himself.
Yeah.
And Johnny, how this dude gets any women is you see Ice.
From Survivor, man.
You see that one reality show where it's like they're making a movie using reality actors called Reality Kills.
No.
And it was written by a guy that used to be on Survivor. And he went and cast all reality show people, but it was a reality show in itself where the people lived in the house and they all filmed. And he was there, and just these chicks would just keep falling for her. He'd lie to one just to get her in bed and try to lie to the other one, get back with this one. It's like, no offense out there, but like women are stupid. Man, just falling for this guy's BS. It's just.
CC says, isn't that self-defense? I guess it kind of was, but it wasn't really like he was attacking him.
Well, on Bonaducci.
No way.
I mean, Fred and Artie on the Stern Show took the stance of how like Bonaducci claims he's like a black belt guy, and Fairplay is this like 125, 150 pound guy, maybe, you know.
Doesn't matter.
I know. I take Bonaducci's side on this, but at the same time, you see how Fairplay was just joking around.
Yeah, but I mean, all Bonaducci really did was throw him off of him. So he didn't slam him on the ground. He just tossed him off.
Yeah, but
the way the guy landed, I mean, that's
when you throw someone over your head, you got to expect something.
No, that's his fault. Should have landed on your face, been like a cat.
Yeah,
I think Johnny Fairplay got everything he deserved, and I hope Johnny. I mean, of course, I'm figuring Donna. Why can't I say his name right?
Danny Bonaducci.
Donna Bucci. Stupid.
Donna Bonaducci.
Whatever. Danny, I'll just say Danny.
Say Danny.
He's probably hocked up on
Danny
drugs
Partridge.
or whatever, but you know, dude jumps on me, pretends to hunt me on the stage, and I mean, he had no business getting on the stage and trying to, you know, heckle Johnny Fairplay anyway. But
he got told to by the producers.
or whatever, you know, that's assault. You want to jump on me and try to dry hump me? Yeah, you might get a face plant, dude.
Yeah.
Boom.
Hey, Heather's back in the room. We should get her opinion on why she thinks Keanu Reeves is a great actor. Turn her mic on. No?
Okay.
Hey, Heather, you still there? We're going to ask you about Keanu Reeves. Clearing the throat. That's awesome. Are you there?
Oh, good. You can hear me.
Oh, yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah.
So, why are you such a huge Keanu Reeves fan? Saint doesn't understand it.
Because he's wonderful. You have to be a girl.
Okay. Name
Or like
3 movies that Keanu Reeves was good in.
Oh, that's easy.
3 movies? That's it? Just 3?
Yes, go.
Matrix.
Sweet November. Speed, Michael.
That's her favorite movie.
The Matrix.
Okay.
All 3.
You've got 1. No. 2 and 3. No good.
You don't like Speed?
There are 3 of those.
You don't like The Matrix? What?
Speed, okay, can't stop the bus. Okay, I get it. Sandra Bullock, no.
It was a good movie.
Oh, come on. When it came out, it was a hit.
That's why I say okay, but on further review, like, this movie really wasn't that good. And to think they couldn't figure out...
what was it called? A Scanner Darkly?
That wasn't a good movie, I don't think.
It was different. Not
thought it was good.
not necessarily good, but definitely not because of Keanu Reeves.
Downey Jr.
Downey Jr. was excellent in it. Keanu,
Yeah, he was.
So, honey, did we talk
Okay,
about...
do you want me to name how many bad movies
Okay.
Keanu Reeves has been in?
No, because I know you don't like him because you're jealous.
Of bad acting?
You know why I'm jealous of Keanu Reeves? Because he gets
Because he's Keanu.
because he gets the best pot.
What's that?
Yeah.
She's just like agreeing.
I'm sorry. I love him. I love him.
No, but did we talk? Did I tell you about Point Break Live, honey?
No.
Oh, yeah, okay. So there's this Broadway show or off-Broadway show called Point Break Live, and basically they do Point Break on the stage. Okay, you with me so far?
Yeah.
Okay, so the twist is every night that they do the performance, they just pick someone out of the audience to play Keanu Reeves' role. They put him on stage, and they just put the cue cards in front of him and let him read that to capture the essence, just like Keanu Reeves performs. So it'd be just like Keanu Reeves was there.
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
Got to see that.
Aww.
I bet you can't even tell the difference. Like, wow, they got
That
Keanu
wasn't a very
Reeves.
good movie.
Oh, that isn't Keanu?
What?
No, I'm saying.
yeah.
I'm pretending it's
Okay.
Look at Keanu on stage. That's not
Keanu is special.
Yes. Hey.
Thank you.
Exactly.
Boy, your eyes light up at the
Son will be
same
named
time.
Keanu.
Keanu riding that short bus all the time.
Very, very special.
Oh, that's great.
He rides the short actor's
jealous.
bus.
The short actor's bus.
Jealous.
All right, I think we're done with Keanu.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We lost a listener
Okay.
because of all the Keanu talk.
Oh, really? Yeah, they're like, man, this show sucks. Keanu Reeves. All right, Heather out.
Okay. Clear air.
It's not all garbled. It's nice. It's just like.
Yeah.
This is good.
And it's no offense to Heather. It's just the connection is kind of.
How many actors out there are worse than Keanu Reeves?
How many actors are worse than Keanu Reeves?
How many actors can you name that are worse than Keanu Reeves? Too bad we don't have a call-in
Mike
show.
Denninger.
What does that mean? I'm not an actor.
See?
He's just worse altogether. See, a lot of more
worse than Keanu Reeves.
worse than Keanu Reeves.
That would have to be.
Richard Gere is breathless. I can't listen to this anymore.
Who is that?
Heather, you got to keep listening. You're the only two people listening. You and Cece. Well, also Big Dog Mama, but that's over a phone. So
Yeah, Big Dog Mama's over there somewhere.
yeah.
So
The Rock.
Whoa, Dwayne Johnson is a good actor.
Hey, don't listen to
No,
Rock.
listen, actually, there's a movie coming out called damn it.
It's the one where he was a football coach.
No, Southland Tales, I think it is. It's from the guy who did Donnie Darko, and it looks really good. I watched Donnie Darko, and I was wanting more, and it wasn't that good. But this one looks good, and he plays like I don't know what this. You got to watch the trailer to check it out. But check it out, Southland Tales. But
OJ, she said OJ's the worst actor.
no, man, he was in The Naked Gun. He was great.
You have to go to like a double murderer. Like who could be worse than Keanu? How about a double
murderer.
And they said
Yeah.
they said OJ together. I think it was Heather then Cece both said OJ right. Come on, he's great in that trial. He tries to put the glove on. He's like,
Yeah, that was
he's trying to pull it down.
that was the most horrible acting job I ever saw.
Hey, love don't fit.
He must have quit.
Must have quit.
Johnny Cochran.
Wow.
Rest in peace.
Oh man, shoot, Michael Vick would have been out of this trouble if Cochran was still.
Your face is my case. Guy from Seinfeld.
Oh,
Greg Morris
Childs.
plays
Jackie Childs.
Your face is my case. Richie DeFeeman.
Hey, my cousin Bethy and Chris is back too. Awesome. We got a bunch of people in here.
Chris
now.
went away.
And we got
We're talking
Marissa.
about
We got
Keanu Reeves.
We got everyone in here. We got.
Marissa, how's the leg, hon?
Oh wait, what the?
Did you do any dancing, or did you just sit by and watch? Well, we don't have to wait for the answer. She'll type it in, I'm sure. We did this last week, too, asking questions and waiting for the answer.
I believe in the justice system. OJ is innocent.
Do you really?
OJ is not.
OJ
guilty.
is totally guilty.
He went into a court of law with a jury full of his peers and was found not guilty. Believe in the system, people.
So did Robert Blake and Spencer,
Hey.
Phil Spector.
Not
Phil Spector, yeah.
guilty.
Okay. Heather says she's
Ouch.
bringing all the people into the room, but I highly doubt that her Keanu Reeves.
No, I think everybody heard that we stopped talking about Keanu Reeves and said, hey, let's log on.
Wait, very painful. What is she talking about? What were we just
leg.
talking about? What?
Oh, her leg. Marissa's leg.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
The Keanu talk was very painful.
Yeah, that was painful, too. Oh, God. Rather take an impalement to the thigh.
What do you mean my acting isn't any good? I'm a great actor.
You're insulting
My
our
name's
listeners.
Keanu. Huh?
Who says that?
My wife is threatening.
Oh, is she?
She's like, hey, how about one less listener?
Wow.
It was pretty funny, though. It was good time.
Good stuff. So, anyway, acting, huh?
Did you guys hear Keanu's not Keanu,
please
we're off
get
Keanu.
off of that,
I am.
dude.
I meant Kiefer Sutherland. He pleaded no contest to his DUI, so I don't know how they're going to film 24 now, but
What do you mean?
he's going to go to jail, man. He pleaded no contest. Oh, no, he's got previous DUIs. He's definitely doing time. They say he can't avoid time. Some period of time, yeah.
All right,
Of course, it is LA, so it could be
LA
6
County.
hours.
Yeah, but you got 196 days, 5 hours later. Yeah, get the hell out of here.
Okay, you're done.
Hope you learned your
Are
lesson.
you sorry for what you did? Okay, bye.
That's funny.
Yeah. Well, we got to move out to LA, man.
Overcrowd. I love the excuses. Overcrowding. Yeah. I'm sure when it's Mexico Mexicans and blacks. We got plenty of room.
Yeah.
When you rich Hollywood types are in there, oh, we're overcrowded.
Now.
Get out of here.
Wow.
Don't do that again.
Can't put 3 black guys in the same cell. You got to get out of here.
Come on, SA. Get with the rest of your homeboys and.
You mean we got to start mixing Mexicans with blacks? Come on. You're just asking for trouble.
SA, nice.
One big burrito back there. Put your ass back there. And you get the hell out of here, Mr. Sutherland. You too, Paris. Nicole Richie, get the hell out of here.
Come on.
Got no room. We're overcrowded.
And hey, be careful out there.
24 sucks. You suck.
Who says that 24 sucks?
Heather says.
Oh, yeah. I've never seen it.
It's a great show. It's so awesome.
No, I know people that love it.
Watched the first season and quit on that one, too.
I didn't see the first season. That's why I never even began, because...
Really, after a while, I mean, I get the premise, and don't get me wrong, the first season was great, but after a while, it was like, that much stuff cannot happen in a day.
Let alone an hour.
Well, I understand.
It's 24 hours.
I know, but
okay.
each episode is...
Okay.
Yeah.
I understand you're supposed to, we watch television and we watch heroes and we should suspend our belief for people who have superpowers and stuff, but it's like, come on. You can't nuclear weapons go off, then come back.
How many bullets does Jack Bauer actually have in his gun?
Whoa, he gets different
unlimited.
guns. He gets different guns and he has clips.
Unlimited ammo.
It's like a video game.
Heather says he never uses the bathroom, he never eats, which is true. But
Really.
when you're saving the world, when do you
Jack, where are you? Taking a shit. Leave me alone. Come on, let's be real about it. If we're gonna, guy doesn't shit in 24 hours. He's got a bowel movement problem.
You have the ticking clock coming into the episode. It's like boop, boop, and then you hear.
You think eventually the writers would just do that for fun?
Yeah, but you'd have to get it past all like the producers and the censors.
Or he'd be all asleep and someone would be like, so Jack, what'd you do yesterday? Look at him and just be like,
I slept in, man.
yeah, I know, right? One episode they just shows Jack Bauer sleeping all day. Like, man, I just slept all day.
That would be a season.
And like, and you just keep seeing him in the sheets, like rolling in his pillow. Like,
that's actually a good idea for a short. We could do.
Right.
Wakes up, scratches his nuts. Oh, what a night.
Eating cereal.
He's cleaning his gun while he's eating cereal. Oh, yeah. Got my 1,000-bullet gun here. Gotta clean it up. Jack Bauer. What a guy.
Yeah. Should we get on Heroes Talk already? It's a little early, but...
Heroes Talk?
We always discuss the current episode.
Well, let's start now. Let's go.
Ready, go. Go! Heroes. Let's see. I'm trying to think what happened.
Siler.
Siler, yeah, okay. Siler's back, of course. We know he's alive and well.
I did actually
not
think
so much well, but...
I thought it was kind of hilarious that the chick, you just knew that the chick that was doing all the illusions was going to be some big pork. He was like, so that's what you look like.
Yeah, right.
I was just dying. I was like,
why are you going to make her look like that, though? Why didn't you just leave her alone?
He knew it. He knew it. They couldn't resist. I was thinking the same. I was like, watch, she's going to be a porker.
You think so?
I knew it.
I never thought that, man. But as soon as I looked on the floor, I was like, what the hell happened to her? Wow. But once you get your brain sucked out of you, you blow up like a balloon.
So when you see him, he walks outside and he seems like some rainforest. And he like,
he's in the middle of nowhere, man.
Well, no, but listen, let's go back to the killing. The top of her head wasn't cut off. I didn't see the top of her head.
But he came up, obviously he came up eating, so maybe he just didn't show it.
I don't know. He had all the blood on his hands.
He had all the blood, and he was licking, finger licking good brain, I guess, but he didn't have the power. So is he still in an illusion, or is he somewhere where his powers aren't working?
What does that mean? What does oh no stick insect mean? Heather. Yeah, but I don't know where he's probably on some kind of island somewhere or something. He's got to be. And he was like, it was almost like in a.
Looks like he's in the middle of the Amazon somewhere.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. It's somewhere deep in the. It was like an indentation in the ground, and there was forest, and then there's forest, and I think I saw water. So who knows where he is? But he's.
Well, that's going to be an intriguing part now, because now you got to figure out. You saw that he dragged himself into the manhole at the end of last season.
Well, supposedly she drug him into the manhole.
She drug him into it.
That's because she said she saved him.
I thought he was climbing into it, but I guess
I don't know.
How do you climb into a manhole? Don't you climb down?
Shut up.
Well, there was. Yeah, I guess he was. Well, I thought he was. Kind of dragging himself in. Well, anyway, he ended up in the manhole, so I guess she was there in whatever capacity to help.
See, Heather's comment was about the whole chick being a fat chick, and
she said, It means I'm shocked the woman wasn't a stick insect, but was instead a porker.
Yeah.
She was a heavy girl.
Yeah. She was.
I mean, if she was hot, why was she even making the illusion? Obviously, it was an illusion. Like, I was just saying, Charlize Theron, she ain't making no illusion. Like, no, it's me.
What would have made that funny? Not that you want to make heroes funny at all, is if he finally whacks her and she turns fat and he kind of takes a couple steps back and goes, "Holy shit! What the hell happened to her?"
Didn't he kind of do that though?
Yeah, he was like, "So that's what you really look like." He was like, "Damn it!
Holy shit!
Knew something was fishy in here."
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's funny, man. I don't know.
Cyro's a bad dude, man. I mean, if he gets his powers back, I mean, I don't know. It's going to be interesting, man, because now Peter's a real badass now.
Okay, here's another point of contention. I love the show. I think I'm more in love with the concept because they're actually pulling off a superhero show, like not people like are heroes, but regular
actual
people.
Right.
So Peter, in the episode prior, this last one, beats up these guys in the bar.
Right.
Then the guy comes with a box and he's like, "I got your box."
talked about this
and
last
Peter's like, "Can I have it back?" And he's like, "Not unless you kill and rob."
Yeah, we talked about that last week.
And then again, they're threatening him with, here's the guy's power, and he's there. It seems like he knows he has all this ability, but he's not using it.
Yeah. Well, I think at one point he was actually trying to do with the powers, and it wasn't coming to him.
He's like lightning, yeah.
I guess he has to be aggravated or something, or his adrenaline has to be going or whatever for him to actually perform one of his powers. But now he's got the box and he won't open it because he's happy with where he is in life at this point.
All it takes is one chick with a kiss and damn, I forget all this, who I was, and my credit cards, and screw it. I'm here. I know my name.
I'm hanging out with a Scottish chick, Irish chick, whatever.
It's not very hot.
Irish chick.
Oh, she's pretty young. Come on now.
What?
Well,
Are you?
first of all, I haven't seen any other chicks where he is, so I don't know. She might be the only one in
Not even
town.
close to being hot, and all he knows is his first name. He knows his last name. He's like, screw it.
Peter. Hey, Peter.
You see the tattoo healed off of him now.
Yeah.
See at the very end.
Well, yeah, it went off
First
of
it
him,
went
but
off him.
at the very
You seen the
turned
symbol
into that
again.
symbol, yeah. Right.
Who else? We got a hero who I was so hoping he just leave. I was like, no, he's not going to leave. He wrote end all this.
In love with that chick. Another chick screwing with his head. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't know.
Make him stay behind.
So all your predictions have kind of failed from the first episode.
What predictions have failed?
Remember you said you thought Nathan was killing all them people?
It still could come to fruition.
That still could be, because I don't know what the hell Nathan.
That still
Where's
could
Nathan now?
come
We
to
talked about that
fruition.
already because he was in a separate room from where his mom was.
Where?
That could have been
Just
somebody
getting a
else.
text. What's he got, a partner?
Okay, and what other prediction? Okay,
The other one was, damn it.
that hero was going to take over that guy's spot. That one still could come true.
It could.
He stayed.
But the guy kind of seems like, how's he going to die? And he seems like he's staying around, so I don't know.
Maybe that's what happens. But
Which one are you talking about?
we're talking about the English guy that's whatever.
the invisible guy?
Kinsey.
You seem a little hot.
Oh, Kinsey.
Am I?
I think so. Maybe because your headphones aren't on.
Kinsey. Yeah.
Hello?
You seem better now, but every time we're talking kind of loud, so you seem a little hot. That's
I don't know.
sorry to bore the audience and just kill our conversation, but
Way to go.
Where'd he go, Mike?
well, I didn't want to overmodulate the past few shows.
Mike D. Radio Genius.
Listen, modulate the way he wants to.
Listen, listeners. If you're listening and it sounds too loud, like really hot, like if it's all like distorted and stuff, let us know because we're trying to make this all good and stuff. So
Accent makes her hotter. Oh, that.
he's talking about the Irish chick.
Yeah, but
Chris is with me.
her
said
face
that,
makes
Chris?
her uglier.
What? She doesn't have an ugly face,
Yes, she
dude.
does.
Oh,
What?
whatever, man.
If I went to Ireland, I'd be like, pass me another pint.
Well, you know what they say about
Beer goggles going.
Ooh.
Ireland, the land where men are men and sheep are afraid.
Right. No, she's not
I thought that was
Frankenstein,
Scotland or New Zealand.
I can make any country I want it to be.
Nice.
Anyway,
but Hero could still become the dude because he stayed now, so he could still become.
He could, but I don't know.
but do you remember?
Oh, wait.
Do you remember in the first season when Peter was on the subway and Hero appeared to him?
Yeah.
From
The future.
Right.
Was it the future?
It's
or the
future.
It was the future.
Because
The future
he's all
never
slick.
came.
He's all dapper.
Ninja'd
and stuff.
out.
Yeah, he's all ninja'd out. So, where do you think that's going to take Hiro now? Do you think he's going to actually take over and actually be Kensei, or?
I think the future self is actually the regular time, like staying through time, like a few years in the future self.
The future of Kiro is never going to happen anymore. They stopped that future.
Yeah, they stopped
They-
that.
But the one where it blows up.
Right. He stopped that future, so he came back as Endo died, but he saved Endo, so that whole future part is gone. But now he's in the past. I still think he might take over because obviously, you know how these storylines always, it's the same plot line. She's eventually going to figure out the guy that she really loves ain't this white dude. It's Hiro pretending to be the white dude because, you know, he's going to be a jerk and she's not going to understand why he acts like that. So,
But what's interesting about that is that the guy, the Kensei now, has powers. I mean, he can't be killed. So
but
that's going to make it.
Hiro can move space and time. It doesn't even matter. It's like,
That is true.
how you going to catch me? You know?
Yeah, come on, baby. Let's. You ever seen New York City?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Let me show you something.
Yeah, you ain't seen nothing yet, baby.
So, and then, I don't know, again, I hate to say it, but Hollywood has to be Hollywood. The first hero to die in the series, the black hero, dead. Dead. That's it. It never fails. Every single movie.
He's not
dead.
the first one to die.
Who was the first one to
What about
die?
Isaac?
Isaac.
No.
I forgot about him. Wait a minute. Did his girl die before him?
was a
too?
hero.
The black, whatever. She was.
No,
she was a hero.
she had no powers.
Offed her off too.
Isaac was first.
Oh, his
He was
girlfriend. The
Hispanic.
girlfriend, right?
Yeah, she was black.
Man, he was Hispanic. Yeah, dark enough.
Dark
Just
enough. Not
off-
white.
Offing us left and
Not
right.
Asian.
They didn't even show us how he got shot, but they showed he was going to live, and then the next season he's just dead.
Okay.
Just tombstone.
They
And
showed
what
him gonna
happened,
live. He got shot good by Lender.
What happened with the sister and the brother now? They got the car. They took that
it's
one
so
guy to
lame.
jail.
It's the worst. It's like every episode is the same thing.
With them.
Do you realize how bad this writing is? It's like, okay, so they're running.
And they're still
in
running.
Mexico.
They get caught in a bad situation. They split up. She kills people. He comes, saves her. They start running again.
Yeah.
Next episode, they're running.
They're running. They get caught.
They split
get
up.
separated.
She
kills him. He comes back and
But she
fixes him.
doesn't kill him. You know, they always come back to life because he drains that black stuff from or whatever.
almost kills him. Whatever.
Well, she definitely killed the ones in the truck.
Yeah.
I think if the brother comes in I guess maybe in a certain amount of time, he can save
Yeah,
him.
you can stop her from.
This better be some grand plot line.
Yeah.
I'm just getting pissed with it right now. I tell
Next
you.
episode, it's gonna be the same thing. Only now they got another dude with them.
Yeah.
You know.
Now they're gonna be in Taco Bell. He's gonna go to the bathroom. They're gonna fuck up her order, and she's gonna kill everybody. He's gonna come back and save everybody. And give her,
They're on the run again.
or give her a regular order.
Hopefully they're closer to the.
They're gonna take a car from drive-through. Kill the people in drive-through.
they're
Take the
closer.
car and take off.
See, that's just bad writing. It's like if you're gonna introduce these people, get the story rolling by the second, third time
like-
you see them.
Like Kristen Bell, the chick from Veronica Mars, she's going to be on it, and she's going to get. She's got to get introduced somehow. I don't know how they're going to introduce her, but it's coming up soon.
Was she Veronica Mars?
Yeah,
And what happened with
she's going to be hooked to the Nathan, Peter, Claire storyline somehow.
what happened to
powers or
the
no?
I think she's going to have powers. Yeah.
what happened to the Ali Larder character?
She was on the last episode.
Who was she?
I know. Jessica,
Jessica.
and Jessica.
Yeah, she's in the last episode.
Well, she dropped the kid off, and it was
it
Lieutenant
was
Uhura.
yeah, that's what. I'm like, they're bringing all the Star Trek.
But that's it, right? I didn't miss anything there.
Yeah.
That's
No.
all it showed was her.
Well,
No, she went to see the company to get.
I went to see the company.
She called the
Oh,
company
Nikki did. That's right.
Yeah.
to see if they could cure her.
For her. That's.
And now I think
Oh, and now the kid that flies
yeah,
hooking up with Claire.
Yeah, okay. Wait, doesn't that kid look a little bit too much like the kid from that movie, that 80s movie, The Boy Who Could Fly?
a little bit.
Maybe.
Which I
Yeah.
think they're probably going for. But they're going for, she's falling in love with a guy who's just like her father.
But also, the marks on his neck.
He remembered
from
that-
her father.
From her father, he remembered
he was
the hormone.
See, I can't. I think it's pretty cool, but I can't figure out where the father stands. Exactly. I mean, I know he's trying
he's
to
a good
save
guy.
Claire and keep her safe, but at the same time, he's keeping himself safe too. But I think there's something.
I think it's against the
underlying
company,
there.
but I think what they're saying is back when he was younger, when he still worked
He
for
was a
that
bad
company,
guy.
he was a bad
the Haitian guy.
With the Haitian guy, yeah. And of course, eventually, he's going to realize that Claire's father's that guy,
Right.
whatever.
Because then they found the picture. The Indian guy found the picture of.
Whoa, the Indian guy. Why is that got to be?
Well, I don't know what. He's Indian.
The dot head?
No, I didn't say that. I said the Indian guy.
So he said Indian guy. You said
Right,
the
you
dot
said
head.
dot head. Dot, not feathers. Yes, that guy.
Nice.
Well, yeah, the final, like picture number 8 is him getting shot in the eye, and
Yeah,
and Claire in the
Claire-
background.
Claire's like smiling in the background or something.
Yeah.
She's getting laid. Well,
Well, we talked about that last
She's
week.
laying down. She's laying down.
but that Nikki role also. It's like, first of all, I was like, oh man, they're like, if they get Will Shatner on this show, I'm stop watching because I'm like,
Oh no.
Spock's gonna show up.
No, this was gonna happen.
I'll take Spock. I'll take
Shatner's
Spock.
gonna walk on. It's gonna like bow, 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 bow to that Boston Legal theme. It's gonna start in the background.
Another show I don't watch, but
Boston Legal's pretty funny.
man, when I seen her, I thought it was cool that she got on there. I was like, it's
Yeah.
cool they're bringing the lesser ones out. Well, I was like, man, then I started thinking, man, Spock, and then
Chekhov.
Sulu.
If they bring William Shatner, I'm done.
What if they bring Chekhov?
I'd be
I'll
cool
take
too.
Chekhov. I haven't seen Chekhov in a while.
But
but
you think she's gonna have powers, the grandma?
Yeah,
I think she's probably got buku power.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure
She's
going on.
I'm sure she's one of the originals. She's
Probably.
gotta be.
She's like-
gotta be one of the originals.
She's like, yeah, she's probably just like Sulu was.
Sulu.
George Takei, whatever. Yeah, so.
Yeah.
That's I'm looking forward to.
It's a good episode, but I really think the writers I don't like it when you get filler episodes. Filler episodes are good when you go away from like the main cast and go to like maybe a side story. But
Yeah.
when it's filler episodes with the main characters, it's really just bad. Heather wants to know, why don't you guys talk about what superpowers each you would have if you had them? That's a good topic.
That's a good topic.
Go for it.
and anybody listening, let us know what your superpower will be, and we'll talk about it and rip it apart if we want to.
Like, that's a dumb power.
That's what we do.
Okay, Vinny T, you go first. If you could have any superpower.
Any superpower.
But you can't make one up right off the fly. You're gonna have to pick some. We're gonna pick someone from the show. That,
All right,
obviously.
you have to pick one from the show.
I mean,
that you've
obviously. What are you gonna say? I want to be able to turn Venetian blinds into something else. Yeah.
I would be rich if I could do that.
seen. That'd be cool. See those blinds?
Boom! Drapes. In a matter of seconds.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, well, first of all, Peter's side has to be off the board because I want the power where I can get everyone else's power. It's kind of cheesy, don't you
I love
think?
that. Well, I
So
don't want
take
to
everybody else's
eat
power.
brains to have to do it, so I'm gonna have to pick.
No. You got to pick one power. You can't pick having the ability.
Peter's power is the ability to be a chameleon.
I can just walk.
What?
to absorb everyone else's power.
No. You can't. No.
You're the best.
That's like that's like seeing a genie and be like, hey, can I get unlimited wishes?
Yeah.
No, that's like saying
wishes for the rest of my life.
that's like saying I want to be Superman. Superman's the ultimate superhero. Can't be killed. Can't be nothing.
He got killed by Doomsday.
Oh,
He
come on.
didn't get
Whatever.
killed. My ass.
That's why it's. That's
Buy
why
a
the
comic book
characters
right
suck.
now and show that he's still alive.
That's why the
He is
comic-
now.
That's why it sucked because you have to create more and more super things. Just to,
Yeah, exactly.
Batman. Hey, anybody can kill Batman.
Okay. Put aside the fact that Peter can do everything. If you had to pick one power, just one,
Right.
and that's the only power you could do, what would it be?
And for any of them, any like living and dead.
Since he said Aquaman, Aquaman doesn't have any power. He talks to the fish. I would never want to be Aquaman. I don't care if I can swim well.
Chris W says Batman carried kryptonite all the time. That's another thing I also liked about the Batman, and I think that this is kind of off topic, but it'll bring more conversation. That TV show almost ruined Batman. That damn Adam West TV.
Oh, God.
Because Batman was always, people don't understand, Batman as Bruce Wayne was always strange and deranged. But in the DC universe, him and Lex Luthor are the two smartest humans on the planet. And people don't realize Batman, he's like crazy. Like, he's in the Justice League, and I don't know if you ever watched Justice League Unlimited, where they just have hundreds of superheroes. But it was stated that the only person that knew how to defeat every single one of the heroes was Batman. And he had a plan to take down Wonder Woman, Aquaman, like...
That's actually the plot of the Justice League movie. He's gonna have dossiers on each member, and they're gonna find it, and it's gonna be some big thing or something.
Oh, that's cool.
Wait a minute, the cartoon or a real...
They're doing a
actual
live action movie.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But But yeah, that's like really how many? Just
Whoa! Batman is hot. You think Adam West is hot? Wow.
Who said that? Who said
My
that?
wife.
yeah, which Batman?
She's gonna say Christian Bale, of course.
Christian Bale or Val Kilmer or Michael Keaton or
Adam West.
George Clooney.
Bum, 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 bum.
See, that's another thing. When the first Batman movie came out, I liked it.
Wait. You're talking about the original first Batman movie?
1989.
Michael Keaton.
Oh,
Just
you're
say
not talking
1989,
about, you're not talking about shark repellent.
No, although that was good.
That's good.
But
1989.
when it first came out, I thought it was good. I liked it and all that kind of stuff.
Tim Burton, badass.
Then they came out with the next Batman.
Returns.
Batman Returns.
Yeah.
The Penguin.
Now, was that
Catwoman.
Michael Keaton again?
Yes, it was.
Okay.
Which I enjoyed.
The thing I don't like about doing superhero sequels is I like to see the same guy.
Right.
You know, I want the same. It's like
Well, see, when Tim
it's like
Burton...
when Christopher Reeves was doing Superman. Of course, that will never happen again. But this other guy did a decent job. Superman Returns.
Right.
But I just like seeing the same guy. You know,
like continuity,
more,
but sometimes it can't
more
happen.
Continuity.
Like when Tim Burton left, and I'm sure Michael Keaton was probably asking for too much money. The studio was probably like, "Screw you guys, let's go get Joel Schumacher. He'll do a great job in the franchise, and we'll get Val Kilmer to come in and replace you."
It's like the first actor does it a certain way.
Right.
Okay, and the next actor, doesn't even try to emulate that. He goes his own way. I think Batman should be this way. You know?
I think it could have been all right because really in the Batman movies, for the way they structured it, it was, see, in the new one, they structured it more to Batman. In the older ones, it was really more about the villains and the gadgets. If you see it, it worked because Jack Nicholson's one of the greatest actors
Joker,
ever, and then
yeah.
his Joker can't be topped.
Never.
In the next one, you had Dane DeVito and Michelle Pfeiffer, two big enough stars, Penguin and Catwoman, big enough to get Batman's villains. By the time you get to part 3, what was it? It was the Riddler, Jim Carrey.
Two-Face.
Wasn't bad, and Two-Face, which is kind of the off-breed shoot Batman villain. The real Two-Face is a lot more psychologically messed up than they put him to be. And Joel Schumacher, with all that neon light stuff, he added way too much color. It's supposed to be dark.
Right.
Batman works best, and even the new one where he came back, when he's dark, when it's not supposed to be Joel Schumacher. Like you look back, you're like, what were you doing? So many neon lights. It's all colorful. Gotham City is like
dank and dark.
It's not even like Vegas wouldn't be this weird.
Yeah.
Batman works, and even in the comic book, it always works when it's a dark, lonely character, and that's what the new one's coming back, and that's why it was so successful. And the new Superman wasn't as successful. Well, I have a couple of reasons. I don't want to get into it, but that Batman character is always better when it's a dark, evil. That's why I said he's, in the Justice League, he's the only one that knows how to take every single one of them out. Which is, if you think about it, these are supposed to be your friends. They have your life on the line, and you have contingency plans. Like, if I had to kill Wonder Woman, how would I do it?
Right.
That's but that's Batman.
He's smart. That's why he's my favorite superhero, man.
I
love it. He's not really a superhero. He's just a hero.
Let me reel us back in here for a second. We kind of went off on a spur because
we went way off because we were supposed to be talking about what powers
we want. Right, exactly. And I kind of just wanted us to keep it if just one instead of going off and being like Superman.
You want to be Batman's girlfriend? No.
So go ahead. If you could choose any power, which one would you have?
If just off the cuff, if I had to pick one real quick, I'd probably take invisibility.
Right.
Invisibility.
Whatever that guy, Clark. What was that guy in the show? But he's not.
Oh
dead now, but
the Invisible Man, French man, or whatever. Yeah.
Although flying intrigues me.
I guess.
Flying intrigues me, but I think you can do more invisible than you can just being able to get somewhere without a plane.
The flying they show in the show is pretty cool. They fly pretty fast.
No, they fly very fast. But
So-
I think invisibility, I mean...
I think about flying, but if it was slow flying, no way. But they fly kind of like I don't know if it's Mach speed.
Have you seen Iron Man fly? Remember we saw the trailer? That's some flying.
Yeah.
That's all an ass. But anyway,
the turbo boosters and boom,
gone.
Mike.
Yeah, invisibility for me.
I'd have to take being able to bend time and space to your will.
Actually, see, I was thinking the same way. I'm thinking the time and space thing is kind of, you want to go for the most powerful one, of course, Peter and Siler. Well, brains, but so of course Peter would be the most. But the next powerful one would be Hero. I mean, if you can bend time and space, you can stop time.
No, you can undo things.
Yeah.
And you can go back and do it. Even though the show hasn't really shown, I think they should really get more into the repercussions of Hero just, willy-nilly going back in time and doing whatever he wants. I mean, there has to be some repercussions to it. But if you just went on raw power, Hero's power is better. Hey, sorry, I'm going to kill you. I'm going to eat your... No, you're not.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I'm going to go around your back,
Right.
undress you, put you in women's clothing, set you in a trap, resume time, and then kill you right then and there.
Right.
Actually, I'll stop it second by second to see your face as I humiliate. Hero can do anything. I mean,
That's true.
man, this place sucks, man. You want to go on vacation to Las Vegas? Boom. So, but if I had, I'd also take Hero off the table because that's just too powerful. Really, thinking about it, Hero is the most powerful hero after Peter because bending space and time,
That's
infinite.
That's probably the ultimate.
Oh, yeah.
That's the ultimate.
I'd rob a bank and he'd never see me.
Yeah.
But if I took that off,
Visibility too. That's
okay, Mike. If you
it's funny you said
Hey,
that.
how are you gonna take that out the table?
Wait a second. That's funny you said that because the first thing I'm thinking of doing when I'm invisible, the first thing that pops into my head is rob a bank.
It's like, why do we think like that?
I was thinking girl locker room, but
Well, you can always do that, man. But robbing a bank would be like the first.
Because you're a
thing.
perv, but
Yeah,
robbing a bank, I'm just gonna rob a bank.
Rob a bank or even a convenience store, anything. The first thing.
well, convenience store. You gotta go big. You can't go convenience store.
Well, I'll get there. I'm invisible. I can do whatever I want.
$23 from the register.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, but
Damn, how you gonna take Hero? I
Take
gotta
Hero off
think
the
again.
table, yeah. Oh, thinking. Damn
This
it.
is tough. I don't know, man.
Well, I think we can talk about each power individually. There, we can go with Claire's, which is regeneration and
Not being able
healing,
to die.
and maybe even immortality. I mean, if you could grow all your
possible
limbs
to be
back,
that,
maybe she just ages slowly and just never dies. We have Linderman, who could heal others. Remember Linderman? He was a healer, not
Right.
healing himself.
Right.
We had the Haitian guy, and maybe I should just pick that because I'm Haitian too. But
Haitian
the power
guys.
to negate other people's powers and to erase memories,
Erase memory. Yeah.
which that in itself would be pretty cool. Because Siler would come up, I'd be like, "You ain't doing nothing, buddy. You're out of commission." And I'll make you forget all about this whole thing.
Make you forget that you have powers.
Yep.
You'd have to read. Again.
I'm going with all the ones that are kind of obscure too. The fat mechanic lady who
She could read
could
minds.
heal.
Well, what about read minds too?
read minds. Yeah. He's kind of. Well, people always forget about that character. Whatever the
What
cop.
character?
The cop.
I think Bartman.
Yeah, Bartman. I always forget about him.
I think maybe Micah's power would be good.
Micah. That's what I was thinking too. I was thinking Micah's power pretty cool because he's a techno.
Give me some money, ATM.
Yeah.
Just tell
You
them.
have telepathy. His is techno.
Yeah, he touch it. He can communicate with any machine.
Yeah, make it work. Make
Yeah.
it do whatever it wants. That'd be pretty cool because screw robbing a bank. I'll just take the ATM. Just give me all the money.
Good ATM and just make a nice little withdrawal.
And think about how powerful he is, because if that could work on any machine, any electronic
You
machine.
could run into any machine in the world.
Okay, Stealth Bomber, go and bomb that for me, or take over a
He rigged
tank.
the election, remember?
Right, or rig an election.
Rigging the election, right?
So I picked him. What about you? Unless you're going to take Mike off the table, too.
Nah, I mean,
You can leave it on there.
even that's super power. I think, well, I won't pick Micah just because you picked him. Who else do we
Maybe
have?
DL.
DL walk through.
You can kill someone by reaching their head and squeezing their brain.
I'm not a killer.
I'm not impressed with that power anyway.
So what? Invisibility is kind of whack.
Visibility, man.
Nah, it's just like,
It is whack.
let's see. But see, invisible. I don't know how it works. In the show, they show it works with your clothes on. But wouldn't you normally think you'd have to take your clothes off to be invisible? I mean,
Yeah.
Well, I think anything that's touching you. Now that's cool.
or you could grab
now,
someone.
anything I touch
You
turns invisible also.
So you can actually make a building invisible, perhaps. Maybe if your power.
And theoretically, Theoretically, yeah. I guess you could.
Actually, I'd probably go with. I'd go read with people's minds, but if it worked better, if I practice at it and can do it better, because the way his work, it always seems like he's trying to read someone's mind and he's only getting glimpses. And if I could just read your mind and see what you're thinking, or hear what you're thinking, I think I'd want that part, because then no one can lie to me.
Right.
You never get over on me. I basically run a lot. I'd be the world's best magician. Just go in your mind and realize.
Be a hell of a stockbroker too.
Yep. I'd make
what are people going to buy today?
Tons of cash. So I'd probably mind reading, but Micah's power is also. I think we can all agree Nikki's power is pretty much the worst one ever. I mean, I
had a twin who died at birth, and now she's inside of me.
No, she didn't die at birth. She was alive and then ended up dying later on because they were both there.
Yeah.
But she died.
Turns out I read today that which one's the bad one, Nikki?
Jessica? I don't know.
I think
which one's the bad one, Nikki? Yeah, Nikki.
No, I think Jessica's the bad one.
Yeah, I think Jessica. Something that starts with Jesse or
Jessica?
Jessica's something the bad one. Yeah, Nikki's a good one.
Okay. Well, the bad one isn't going to be recurring anymore.
No, I think they've come to terms with each other and they understand. She can call on her if she
can
needs
be
it.
either way now.
Yeah.
There won't be two of them. There'll
Which
be
is
just her.
Just lame.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It's horrible.
It's just lame power.
So she's going to be just some.
We can agree the Spanish brother and sister is lame too.
That is so lame, man.
I don't even know the crying eyes thing. It's like, when they said they're going to bring in new heroes, there's so many powers they could bring.
Okay, if I can make you bleed out of your eyes, that's one thing. But if I got to bleed out of my eyes too,
It's not even bleeding. It's
make you
black.
bleed?
I don't know
whatever
what
it
it
is, ink, whatever.
It's like the stuff from the X-Files.
I think they're just worried that they don't want to steal everything from X-Men, so they kind of want to like say if you had Storm, like if you had the powers to control weather, that'd be so like what?
That'd be pretty cool.
Like all right, how about it's gonna rain over your house for the next 50 days straight?
Although I wouldn't mind being Wolverine.
Or he's basically a healer with enhanced, sensing, hearing, stuff like that. But he ages slowly, so he's kind of like Claire, actually.
You talking about Wolverine?
Wolverine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like to be
Got the
Wolverine.
adamantium skeleton. Let's see. My wife says she wants to be Batman's girlfriend. That's nice to hear.
Which one? We never decided.
Christian Bale. That's who she wants. Let's see. Cece says, what if you could foresee tomorrow? Would you change anything if it changed everything?
It's a good question.
It's very deep and philosophical.
Well, maybe we need a little philosophy here today.
I don't know, because
I hate you, Heather. Let's just get that straight.
I want to be Wolverine's girlfriend. Well, I don't know, because every time you see me in books, movies, they've always made it a consequence, which in my eyes, it has to be, because every action equal an opposite reaction. So if, say, we could take it in real world events, if you could foresee September 11th before, even though some say the Bush administration already had ideas, but if you could see that before, would you go and try to change it? Would you inform the FBI, hey,
would you be able to?
These guys... if you went...
you've seen movies of it before where somebody has a premonition about something and they try to stop it. Everybody thinks you're a lunatic, But, that would be an interesting thing, yeah.
It'd be easy to stop. All you had to do is call the FBI and be like, look, these Arabs are going to be on planes. Look out for these guys. You just lied. Be like, I overheard them talking. They said they're going to be on the plane.
Or, tell them the flight numbers.
Yeah,
these flight numbers, don't let these guys.
Don't let these guys on the plane. Right. I overheard them talking. Well, who are you? Don't worry about that. Just don't let these guys on the plane.
Yeah.
Bad things going to happen. These guys get on the plane. And then call a bunch of agencies and you stop it. But then you realize, well, what if that causes something else to happen or something else to happen? Right. Or the next day you stop that and the Taliban get a nuclear bomb and they blow that up. Like, damn it.
Right. Darn, I didn't see that one coming.
Yeah. So
I was too busy seeing the other thing.
Seeing the future wouldn't be that good. And everyone else, it's all, how selfish we are, because remember how we both said rob a bank?
Yeah.
When everyone says, what would you do if you ever see the future? I'm like, what are them lotto numbers? That's the first thing you say.
Lotto numbers, World Series,
That's Back to the Future.
Any betting.
You just go, if I could bend space and time, I'd go to the future, get an almanac, come back, and I know who won this game. I only put 10,000 on the Yankees this year.
So, to answer Cece's question, and I guess the answer would be, if it would help save lives and would make a difference in a positive way, I would do it.
I'd probably do it too. I'd use my powers for good. With great power comes great response.
I don't know. I kind of like Siler.
Huh?
I kind of want to be like Siler.
You probably would.
You really want to be that sorry.
I can't eat brains though.
Shaving people's
That'd
heads
also
off.
be a great power like Magneto, but then you realize, see me, I'm thinking like how the comic book X-Men kind of evolved, because before, okay, everyone just had powers. Then in the 80s and 90s, they expunged on them and they dealt with more relationships. Mm-hmm. But then like now the creators are actually getting smart. They use genetics and they're really getting into it. And now they kind of see like what's the limits of these people's powers. And if you think about how their powers are, you think about if you could actually do that, you know how powerful you'd really be. Like Magneto, at first he's just he controls magnetism, and what does he do? He picks up a metal steel bar and throws it at you. Now it's like Magneto, he's like, I'm gonna change the magnetic, I'm gonna change the polar eye cast by completely reversing Earth's magnetic field and destroy the world. Now they're thinking about like if you had that power, you'd be crazy. Power or Storm,
that's
like
just nuts.
she throw a hurricane at you. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, tornado. Here, take some of that.
Yeah, before she's like, rain and a lightning bolt. Now it's like, how about world-ending natural tsunami?
Right. There you go.
So I mean, like the TV show, of course, they have to keep it confined within the story. But just think of Hero bending space and time. No one can stop you. It's over. Game over. And that's how come they always had to make it that way. His power only works like sometimes. Like he's in Japan now, he has full control of his powers. How do you get there? It's kind of weird. I don't know.
I guess it also depends on the person who has the power. Maybe I would expect that the personality of the individual would affect the way he uses his power.
So Mike be using his power for evil.
Yeah.
Marissa's leaving. Thanks for listening, Marissa.
Thanks for listening, Marissa. Take some Tylenol or something if
She's
you're
like,
hurting her bad.
God, these nerds.
No, she's into it. She says her leg hurts. So. She wanted to know which Fantastic Four member we'd be. That's kind of a lame selection, but I think I go with Mr. Fantastic.
Damn it, you're always stealing my... You have to be Mr. Fantastic. Okay, let's not...
You want to be a rock guy, a fire guy, or invisible?
Well, the thing, you can't turn... You're an ugly rock thing. But Johnny Flame ain't bad, but, there's limit. You're just a flame guy.
I think it'd be Johnny
flies.
Flame. You can throw flames and stuff.
Well, Mr. Fantastic, you could... Theoretically, how could you ever hurt a guy like that?
Yeah.
Nothing can hurt you.
Yeah.
And then, I know Mike's going to say the sexual part.
I did not say that at
You
all.
were thinking it. Don't even lie.
I did not.
Yeah, right.
It's going to expand his groin.
Yeah. But,
Oh, jeez.
in a fight, you're pretty much invincible. So, Mr. Fantastic, I think.
And the thing is just a big, strong brute.
Yeah, screw him. Hulk's better than
Can't
him.
get checks either.
You nasty boys. Damn it.
Who's right now? Huh? Marissa? Oh, God.
Heather never said she wanted to be Mr. Fantastic's girlfriend. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Anyway,
I want to be Spider-Man.
you want to be Spider-Man's girlfriend?
No.
Mary
Jane.
That means I'd have to be Kirsten Dunst.
Yeah, that's another thing. How to ruin Spider-Man by putting Kristen Dunst as Mary Jane.
Kirsten.
Whatever. Dunst. That's it.
Can they put Jessica Alba in
know?
every superhero movie?
Bye, Marissa.
Let her be the girl.
Jessica Alba. We already discussed this. I don't like her.
That better than Kirsten Dunst?
Wait a minute.
I'd probably
Wait a
pick
minute.
Kirsten Dunst over Jessica Alba.
No.
Yes,
Ugly Island Girl in Heroes. Yes. Jessica Alba, no.
What's Ugly Island Girl in
Ireland Girl.
Oh, Ireland.
From Heroes.
I don't like
yeah.
Jessica Alba. I think she's got a bad attitude. I think she's really snobby.
Bad attitude. Have you met her?
No, I've seen some of her interviews and stuff. And plus, she won't get naked in movies.
What?
Great.
She's a hard-working actress, man. She's trying to be doing interviews all day long. Damn.
Yeah, okay. I think, Jessica, not my favorite Jessica, sorry.
Good Heroes talk. Real big geek
That's
talk.
good Heroes talk.
I'd hope I'd use my powers for good if I had them. I'd try.
Good times, yeah. I don't know what.
People staring at us.
But I just wanted to let you all know, it's 9:15. All right, you guys.
Yeah, we're done
We're
at
out of here
9.
at 9.
We're done at 9. Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks. That's right.
Oh, here comes annoying CSB staff ruining our
the
fun.
CSB staff. every time they piss me off for coming to interrupt, I want money back.
You know what I mean?
Tonight was like $50.
Just call Sally Mae. Stop one payment.
Exactly.
Refund that back.
Yeah.
Who's the worst actress than Jessica Alba? I'd say Keanu Reeves.
Who asked that question?
Keanu Reeves? That was easy. How about a harder question?
That was my wife asking.
Who's the worst actress than Jessica Simpson? Huh?
Yeah, Keanu Reeves could be an actress. I don't know.
Actress? Jessica Alba isn't a bad actress.
She's not a good actress. What was she good in?
Sin City?
That's not really acting. I mean, anyone could have played that part.
She hasn't had as many roles to really, spotlight her ability.
Her ability. The stripper was the best one to spotlight her ability.
I'm trying to think of all the movies she's been in. She's been in Honey, Fantastic Four 2, and Sin City.
Jessica Alba.
Oh, she was in that movie.
She was in Idle Hands.
With Paul Walker. That movie sucked.
Into the Blue.
Yeah.
She was in Idle Hands, where the Devil's Hand would. So was Kelly Monaco. She was in that too.
I didn't watch that.
She was hot in that.
She's hot in every movie she's in.
Yeah,
What you talking about?
What you talking about, man?
I don't know.
All right, well, we're down to 10 minutes here. What did you?
My jaw.
What do you say? What do you say? What do you say? Well, that's to thank.
I'd like to thank all our
Thank God
sponsors.
already.
I'd like to thank all our sponsors for supporting this show. I don't know. We can talk a little baseball. Anyone upset the Yankees lost?
Yeah, for about a minute.
I hate baseball.
No.
Let's talk about the 45-year-old quarterback being recruited by the Carolina Panthers.
Who cares? Vinny Testaverde.
Oh, Testaverde?
Yeah.
Oh, come on. Vinny Greenball's throwing that ball, man. Absolutely.
That's nuts, dude.
Who cares? I mean, do you realize he was drafted before the Carolina Panthers existed?
Oh, it's not that hard, though.
What do you mean it's not that hard?
Panthers only came around in 99, 2000, maybe?
No.
Yeah.
They're like 96, 95,
No. Even then,
96.
so what?
Yeah.
Favre's been around that long.
Yeah, Favre's been around since.
No. But he was drafted before them on the same team. Actually, he was Atlanta Falcons, but he's not coming out of retirement to come back and play for them.
Who's the other one that's coming out of retirement? There's another old quarterback that's coming in.
Okay. Oh, man. Did they not see Trent Green? Did they not see this could turn out really bad? This is bad.
I think Dan Marino should come back and recapture
just give
titles.
it up. I understand if someone's willing to
Capture all
give
his
you a
records.
paycheck to do something you love to do, there's no one has the right to tell you to stop doing it. But there comes an age where it's just like an athlete's different from other professions. Most athletes,
Especially in football.
you hit your peak at 26, 27, 28, 29. That's your peak. Where in other professions, you're just getting started, and when you hit your 40s, you're at your peak. You're a high-level manager. You're running the store. You're the president of the company. It's different for athletes, and they just go into broadcasting, even though I think not all. I hate that. Because actually, it sucks for us because these are people we have to compete against.
with.
Emmett Smith. Have you seen him on their pregame show?
Horrible.
Just shut up. Just retire. You have so much more.
Go away.
You did Dancing with the Stars.
Go away.
Just chill. But they want they want to stay active and they suck.
Hey, they want to stay. You know what? You want to stay active. Become a coach. Well, we don't have to listen to you talking all the time.
Listen to his speaking skills. You suck at that too. Who's gonna give him a coaching job? Like, you can barely talk, dude.
Shannon Sharp. Let's go back to him.
Yeah.
Well, you guys just can't understand because he has a deep, low voice.
No.
He's actually a good broadcaster.
He's got a deep, low voice. I can understand him.
Yeah.
I can't understand Shannon Sharp.
I don't think Shannon Sharp's that bad, actually.
I think he's worse than Emmett Smith.
No way.
I think he's worse than Emmett.
No way. Emmett Smith. You know what else was bad? I mean, before all the I hate gay stuff, Tim Hardaway. He was terrible at broadcasting. And they just pick them because they're names, which really hurts us, trying to get into, say, if we try to get into sports broadcasting, we can't get a shot.
Sorry, you haven't played for the Heat.
Did you guys know Penny Hardaway's playing basketball?
Yeah, it's coming back to the Heat, yeah.
That's my screen name, Mr. Hardaway.
That's a couple of weeks old, yeah.
Yeah, I know. I didn't know that, though. I just found out last week.
It's probably going to suck.
Penny coming back.
Well, no, when it was for for the Magic, I was all about, yeah.
Well, it's
Anthony.
him and Shaq.
Yeah.
You mean Shaq?
Shaq, yeah. Him and Shaq.
Who is
Shaq.
You mean Shaq?
No, the Magic had a good team in '95.
Anthony.
You mean Shaq had a good team? In
Whatever, dude.
Anthony.
What did he do after Shaq left? Absolutely
He went and
nothing.
threatened his wife with a gun in Arizona on
Well,
Phoenix Suns.
There you go.
He did absolutely nothing. Time told that Shaq was really carrying that team, and Penny was getting a whole. Penny should kiss the ground that Shaq walks on because
Well, he'll be able to now because he's going to the Heat.
he had a young, mobile, breaking down the backboard rim Shaq. Why do you think Penny was always open? Because they had like
6 guys on
They're like,
Shaq.
what do we do with this guy, coach? I don't know. Hit him. And Shaq was just like, get off me.
That's a good Shaq voice, dude. That was a good Shaq voice.
Benny, here's the ball. Shoot the ball. Shoot the ball. Just shoot the ball.
That's good Shaq.
And he's wide open. Then Shaq goes to L.A., gets up with someone with way more talent than Penny Hardaway. They won 3 championships. Comes to Miami. Now he's over the hill, but still a good enough Shaq or D. Wade. So it really proves how bad. I mean, when Shaq made the reference, D. Wade's kind of like the Godfather. It's like Kobe's kind of like Sonny Corleone, hothead. He can take care of too much of a hothead, too much. And D. Wade, he's more like Michael.
You're gonna say Hardaway's Fredo?
Hardaway's Fredo. And now he's back. How do you even? If I was Penny Hardaway, I'm like, I can't even be on the same team with you if I'm the Fredo.
Why am I Fredo? Damn.
If I'm Fredo, if it's the trilogy and I'm Fredo,
I'd rather be Tom.
you know what I mean?
You'd rather be his sister. What's her name?
Yeah, I'd rather be the sister.
Connie.
Connie.
Fredo, wow.
Ouch. That's going to leave a mark.
But it's the truth because you have to realize if they had just because they went to the finals with Shaq. Everywhere Shaq's gone, he's been to the NBA finals. So he's the one link. You have to. If Penny had just been smarter or in tune more, they would have won big time in Orlando because he left and he was still doing. He had the Shaq where the league didn't know what to do with Shaq. Sure. They had to be engineers to redesign the whole backboard because of Shaq. That's crazy.
Yeah.
And Shaq was like, I gotta get out of here. This dude, I gotta get away from this dude, man. I can win nothing with these morons running around.
All right.
Ugh.
Whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
Shaq, man.
Yeah, that's your guy.
Love the Shaq.
Steelers have a bye week this week.
Yes, they do. I will not be watching any football this weekend.
None at all.
Actually, Gators have a bye week,
0.
too. That sucks.
0 football for me.
Actually, I think this week,
I'm just one of those guys.
work. I don't have to be at work till the late news. I think we go on really late. I think we don't have an early news, so I don't have to be there till like midnight. So
You know what I'm saying, man?
I was just going to say, I'm just one of those guys as far as football is concerned. If I'm not watching my team,
Really?
I don't really care.
Now, I can watch any high-quality football, even high school or pee-wee. I can watch any high. I'll actually sit and watch the Sun Network, and I've done this before when I'm filming the channel.
Oh, I watch high school games.
I'll catch pee-wee football, and I'll be watching. I'll be like, "Kid, you gotta run your route better." And I'll be, and in my head, I won't even be thinking. I was like, "Get out of bounds! What are you doing? You stupid!" I'm like, "Wait a minute."
right.
He's like 6 and 7 year olds. But I get into it. Like I know I could be a football coach. Hopefully later on when I actually get some free time. Well, I'm hoping to be a millionaire pretty soon, so that might free up my days. But
Yeah, I'm going to be that.
whenever that happens.
When I'm 46, I'm rolling in it.
Whenever that happens, if I had more free time, man, I'd volunteer to coach Pee Wee football. I get really into it. I'd like teaching the kids, and game planning, and I'm into all that kind of stuff. I think I'd be a pretty good football coach, actually. But any good quality football team now, sometimes I turn the TV on, I'm watching, and it's just two horrible teams, and I just have to change it. I watch football anytime, any level, as long as it's high quality, like good passing plays, good quarterback plays, running plays, good defense.
Yeah.
I don't like games being like 55 to 54, but in the mid to high 20s, 30s, if one team's doing really good, dominating other teams playing, I can watch that all day long. But it doesn't have to be my
I
team.
used to be that way. I used to be like, just watch football. I didn't care what football was.
But you grew up. You're young
I just
family.
grew up.
Right?
Yeah, you get into
You
that.
can't invest as much time
Right.
into it. Well, now I'm slowly getting away from that. But like 2 years ago, I used to watch almost every game. Now
sporting game going
I still
on.
do, but I don't think I've caught a Pee Wee game in a long time. But last night it was Pitt and Navy, and I watched. I was like, ugh.
Yeah,
Ugh,
yeah,
this game is-
yeah. If I'm watching TV and I come across a college game, I'll watch.
I still watch almost every single. I watch not every single. I can't watch the WeSuck.com bowl game, but
Right.
all the big road games I still watch, like Rose Bowl,
Yeah,
Fiesta Bowl,
Yeah, watch
all
those.
that. I
What's
gotta
the
watch all that.
WeSuck.com?
That's where the teams that are 6-6 and barely bowl eligible get in there.
Yeah, it's just bullshit
There's actually
balls to
something called
advertise.
WeSuck.com.
No, it's just fun.
Well, that
'Cause
should be.
Back in the .com boom, 98 to 2000, it seemed like every single new bowl was like .com bowl, like the
Some .com bowl.
something .com bowl.
Preparation H.
Sure,
Why
.com
not?
bowl. That bowl was really hard to watch,
Right.
but
Yeah. Yeah. FAU is going to be in that bowl this year.
U of M, University of U of M boy.
Michigan, I'm guessing.
Miami.
She Miami, CC,
CC? Oh, yeah.
big time Hurricane.
Big time.
Good showing against Duke.
Big time
Not
Hurricane.
Duke, North Carolina. Yeah.
Yeah.
Old Butch Davis came back and really stuck it to y'all. I don't know that
I hate Butch
program.
Davis.
Oh, why?
And Miami's got problems right now. No, I don't hate Butch Adams. He's killing.
Oh,
Yeah, Miami's got some problems right now.
well, I don't know. Two things.
I mean, they're 4-2.
Which the Gators are 4-2, but I've heard my personal opinion, a lot of opinion. Yeah, our record says we're not, but I think we're still top 5 in the country. I'm not just saying that because I'm a Gator fan, but I'm more in tune to the team. There are very few teams, even in the top 10 they have right now, that's going to come and beat Florida. Yeah, we lost to an Auburn team because we're looking ahead to LSU, but we go into Baton Rouge in a night game against the number 1 team in the country, and we own them for 3.5 quarters, end up losing at the very end. Sucked, but we could beat probably most teams in the country.
Thanks for listening, CC, Big Dog Mama. See you next week.
Wow, that's enthusiastic radio.
Wow.
It's gonna be upbeat, man.
Mike just wants to
I'm just,
get out of
I'm just
town.
like tired. I don't know. I'm drunk.
Wow.
Man, that's like the worst thing
Man,
I've ever
our biggest
heard.
fans ever
Hey,
listening.
hey guys, don't let Poopy Mike
Don't let
over here.
Droopy bring you down.
Thanks.
Look at
Appreciate
Mr.
it.
Sour, folks.
The sun will come out tomorrow.
All right, guys, thanks for tuning in. We'll see you guys next week on the usual.
Love and
Saints.
peace.
Oh, we're ending? We still have 2 minutes left.
What?
So we still have 2 minutes left.
Do you hear this
No, it's
guy?
9 o'clock.
That wasn't total send off. That was just saying CC was leaving.
Oh, well, no, it's 9 o'clock right now, so I was gonna go.
Oh, it's 9 o'clock now?
Yeah.
My laptop says 8:58.
Well, your laptop
All right.
is wrong.
Chris, CC, Marissa, who else was listening? I guess my wife, Heather. Anyone else?
We'll definitely have a lot more show topics. We'll have some bits.
We're going to have a guest host next week. Carly
We're going to
has
have some bits
promised.
and stuff.
We're gonna have some bits and
Bits.
stuff next week, so make sure you tune in to tell a whole lot of other people to tune in. It'll be a lot funnier show next week.
Yes. Mike will be awake. We're
No
gonna do
dead
it.
air whatsoever.
Whoa, wait. Are you guys going to bring some topics? Because I'm always over.
Oh, this is topics, 'cause I'm always doing good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
His laptop sits in front of him.
yeah, Mr. Wonderful radio guy.
That's right. That's what I'm talking about.
All right, then.
See you next week.
Peace.
Later.